I get it. Woohooies. Bye, Sojourn.
There's no cock like horse cock.
I
Send
guess
my asshole in the shock.
I guess this is our opening, as always.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So,
Woohooies. They won't you learn. Oh, they got saved.
Oh no! Watch out for the anchor.
let's not. We don't need the sound effects.
Not
So,
fucking Totsugeki.
you're being attacked by Totsugekis.
Oh,
Roll
no.
for initiative.
We're on a boat.
Right. All right. So y'all are headed to the island of Denik, mostly because that's where Keystake, the old man, actually knows about. So, while y'all were traveling there, Keystake told y'all that Denik is the western frontier. Any further west, and you're in pirate-controlled territory. The island of Denik has very few fishermen. The seaside villages are too vulnerable to pirate raids. Most of the population tends herds or grows spices in the upland fields,
Okay, we're good. About to get team killed.
trading with eastern ships when they put in. The population is mostly human, though there are some half-humans living there. There are also a bunch of other islands near Denik. To the north of it is Pandira, which is a bunch of smaller islands. There's also Jacquemin, Rabbin's Reef, and Ventress nearby. And there are other islands a bit more to the south of Denik. But these are the main parts of the archipelago.
Yeah.
And this is the closest civilization. This is where y'all are from, actually, because I told Patrick and Troy their characters lived on the archipelago probably, and then were kidnapped.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Yeah, I remember.
So y'all are most likely from Ventress, which is the largest and richest of the islands. Lots of high mountains, thick forests, lots of demi-humans and humans, that kind of thing. It's probably the richest and most civilized, but right now y'all are headed to Denik.
Hmm.
All right. How long will that
So,
take?
well, Melisana has the sailing thing. And which one of y'all have survival or sailing for skills?
I think me and Pat
We
has
both I think we
survival.
both have survived.
Yeah, me and Pat has survival.
Sailing. Hello?
All right, so y'all have survival?
Yes.
Yeah, I have survival for sure.
All right. So y'all may both make debuffed survival checks to try and catch fish. Because it's going to take y'all at least a day to slowly push into Denik.
Okay, one moment. You said debuffed?
Yeah, so they're D8. Actually, Matt, if you'd like, you may help one of them. So it will not be debuffed,
Sure.
but only one of them.
I'll help Pat.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not deep.
Orc-man supremacy. What can I say?
Wow. I can feel a lot of racial equality here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
That connect for supremacy.
22
give me
for 66.
Got you. Take your time, Patrick.
D and D. I was just taking a second to get itself in order. $32.
All right. Patrick, you actually managed to scrub up some a fish that kind of look like real life amberjack. Their scales are kind of iridescent, like they change in the light, but otherwise it looks like your standard sea fish. You managed to catch a few of the unluckier ones that got too close to the ship. You just kind of grab them and pull them in. You also caught a frog.
Nice. I got a frog. Oh man.
Troy.
Asking.
Look, you just hear Rocco go. I don't think I've ever eaten frog.
Troy, you also catch a frog, but nothing more.
Nothing less? Oh well. Better than nothing.
These frogs are pretty big. They tend to stay near the surface, and they try to eat things that get onto the surface of the water. Sometimes they dive deep, but the fact that you're near them means there must be land not too far from y'all.
Yeah.
Keystake offers to make a small fire. He actually has some branches and twigs from the island.
Branches
Makes
on.
sense.
Wait, fire on a fucking boat? What the hell?
I mean, it's not like the boat's gonna set fire immediately. It's made out of wood. It's made out of like strong sea wood, so
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Also, you got to remember a lot of the wood would be wet because we're on the
Yeah.
ocean, and it rained when we were leaving.
Oh yeah, true.
yeah,
We
I
can
forgot
set
about
it
that.
on one of the masts that I have.
that's right. All right, you can put down the mat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one that I think is fire because I've definitely mixed it up by now.
right.
Hmm.
So how does taking a rest work? Well,
So the way a rest works, let me pull up and see if I still have that rule written down. Because I think the way a rest works is that you just roll, or you just regain a number of wounds equal to your body stat when you rest.
Yeah.
sheesh, easy.
That means we're Gucci. We're set
We're
back.
Gucci. Now I can't use my arms.
I think that's how it works. How many hit points do y'all typically have by default? Twice your body stat or something?
Points?
No,
I don't remember
it
his
was
points.
equal to a body.
Yeah,
Oh, if it's equal to body, then
yeah, your
Well,
maximum
well,
count is your body.
the amount of wounds we could take was equal to the amount of equal to body stat.
you know what? Sure. Then you just regain your body stat at the end of the day.
Sheesh, I'm free. No wounds. Let's go.
All right. Might change that later on if
Uh,
it's too easy,
How
but for now,
about
that's how it
aura?
is.
How does that
Mhm.
regain? Is it just
Aura?
once?
Aura fully regains if you're resting and you're not starving. There are a few ways to regain aura without resting, but those will come up much later. Okay. So, since y'all have once again successfully fished, you may put 1 point into survival or into sailing or fishing.
I'll say survival.
Me too, or just them?
Oh, you helped, so yeah, go ahead and give yourself something. I'm not sure if I should make fishing a separate skill or just make it a specialization for survival. So you can pick survival or sailing. Pick one.
Mm.
Like that.
All right, what did y'all pick?
Pick up sailing. I'll pick up survival too.
I will pick up survival also, so into 2.
I have
Or do we
picked
need?
sailing.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
So, Matt, you've watched Melisana maneuver the ship enough that you now feel vaguely comfortable maneuvering the ship without crashing it.
Mhm.
Just
Nice.
by like process of being, it's like the equivalent of sitting passenger side seat while someone goes 10 miles per hour in a car, and you're like, okay, I could
Yeah.
probably do this.
Okay, then probably crash this.
Right, exactly.
Basically, so long as there's not like a crazy storm.
Yeah, unlike Melisana, you would be doomed if there was a storm.
Yeah.
Cool. You know what I just realized? She's
What?
our
She is. She's a redhead too. I forgot about that.
she's our Nami.
She is our Nami. God damn it.
The adventure goes nowhere. We don't have it. The adventure goes nowhere.
The
We don't
only
have the boat.
competent member of the crew.
We can't drive the boat. We can't drive the boat if we don't have it.
All right, so Keystake successfully cooks some of the fish and the frog. The frog is cooked wholesale, so if you eat that, you're getting frog chitlins.
Mm,
Yo,
frog shit.
caught fish. So I'm eating fish. Fuck you.
Eating the fish.
There should be enough. Are these like greater?
I eat the frog.
The frog is big enough to fit in both of your hands.
Yeah. It's like a whole rotisserie chicken. Ah,
So it's
Oh, man.
almost that big, yeah.
yeah.
One second.
almost.
Are these? You said these were like real life amberjacks, yeah?
They're equivalent to real life amberjacks, but their scales are iridescent.
Okay, yeah. These are pretty big fish. We got a decent amount of food.
Yeah.
He's a pretty big fish.
All right, and I'm just gonna make Melisana sailing check, but y'all basically pull into Dennick. So, let me read the description to myself once more.
We made it.
So y'all are approaching from the east. So y'all are approaching one of Dennick's few. I'm not gonna say it's a port because they can't really afford to defend one. But you approach a beach on the east side of Dennick.
Mhm.
There is some civilization more inward, but as y'all pull into the sandy beach, I need everyone to make a body check because this is not a plane with landing gear.
Okay.
Y'all are beaching onto the beach.
God, got you.
So 48.
Just your body stat, then DX.
Yeah, just a full on body stat.
Oh, I'm stupid. Hold on.
Except for
I'm
Matt.
moved on.
You can make your sailing check.
My body check is going to be higher than the sailing.
No, because right.
Well,
Because sailing would be a sense thing, wouldn't it?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and use your full body then.
Yeah.
28.
22.
These are I'm not sure if I want to debuff these, but if you fail, something bad will happen.
Yeah.
21. Just a
28.
body, yeah.
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 Damn. Troy got a 21 and I got a 22.
What'd you roll, Patrick?
28.
20. Okay. So Troy and Matt both just barely succeeded in not getting launched fucking forward by hitting the sand.
Yeah.
Keysteak would have been sent flying, but he just kind of gets sent into your back, Matt.
Okay.
You're a big guy.
This is why you
No,
barely
no.
succeed.
Yeah, no
I was
wonder
going
why
to say,
you're
that's why I rolled low.
This is what he almost took you with him.
Right? All right. So Dennick is this island. The island in front of you is there are very few fishermen on this island. There are a few seaside villages. One of them is about a 20-minute walk from y'all. There is a farm in the distance. Further in elevation, a bit to the right of the village. So there's probably people growing spice up there or tending to goats or something. So y'all can either go to the farm or go straight to the small seaside village.
All right. Quick question before we hop off the ship. Quick question
Yes.
before we hop off the ship. Is that fire still going? Has anyone put that out yet?
If it's not out back then, it's out now because everything got spread about.
Ah, that's fair. I was about to say if it isn't, I want to test my gauntlet and see if I can try to control fire because I know I'll have to train this now.
Oh, that's right. Melisana points out to the two of y'all that she doesn't know much about Dennick, but her father sometimes would trade with Dennick. But she, to be blunt with y'all, once y'all go to Ventress, then she might leave the party unless y'all really want her to stay. Or if y'all do a quest for her, she might stay with the party. But her endpoint is Ventress. Keysteak probably also wants to go to Ventress just because it's more well off than Dennick.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
going to pick
won't
up the
force it.
mask from under the fire that's out.
Got you.
Yep. I'm keeping those on me.
So I gotta
The
keep
death
that
trap, man.
on me. Not keep that thing on me.
Mhm.
Oh, also, who here has the highest sense again?
I think I do 5.
All right,
We're both at 5.
not too far. Actually, almost a little bit to the left of y'all, which would be
Uh-huh.
there's almost like a hidden little dock, and there is a human looking what?
What do you say?
There's a hidden dock not too far from y'all, and there looks to be like a strange human-looking figure sitting next to there, and he has some sort of strange boat next to him.
Oh.
A series of strange boats,
Um.
and he waves you over.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right.
Let's go talk to the strange man.
I'll walk out to him mostly casual.
There is a sign next to him in common. It says Abrams Emporium. In between those two words, the word Death Trap is scrawled out.
Huh?
Hey, yo.
I'll nod knowingly at the sign.
He's like, my friends, new customers, and in so long. It's a pleasure to see you. Is this your first time to Denick?
Yeah.
Is it?
Well,
If
actually, no.
it-
I've been here.
Oh,
All right.
We've been
Yeah,
here.
all right. You've been here once.
Well,
Once.
Okay.
He's like, then you are tourists. Come, have you ever taken a ride on one of my underwater ships?
I'm sorry.
Oh no,
underwater?
Ocean Gate.
Oh God, no.
You don't like the topical side quest?
yeah. 'Cause it's definitely
What if for this underwater trip? Where is it going exactly?
Straight to the site of the crash.
What crash?
Yeah, it is just straight up.
It's true.
Unfortunately, my character
Yeah.
can't read.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh wait,
Uh-oh.
you're illiterate.
No,
Fuck.
you can't
Yeah.
read. Holy shit.
Oh,
Let me retcon that. Let me retcon that real quick. He's like,
Oh,
my
yeah,
friends,
clean up.
this is the greatest adventure you'll ever be on in your lives. A relaxing cruise straight to the bottom of the sea.
Ooh,
Uh,
that sounds
Okay.
interesting. Sounds.
So
I've never been there before.
So you've been here once before, right, Nate?
You and Troy have been here once before.
Okay, yeah, we've been here once before. What check would I have to make to jog my memory to remember
yeah,
something?
same here.
Y'all would need to make some debuffed insight rolls
Insight?
to see if he is trying to con y'all.
Was that mine?
Basically, y'all are talking to an NPC who has like a 20 in charisma, effectively.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
For some
no.
reason, Bedgar is already all in. I was
Right?
like, yeah.
Oh God.
Insight would be. Oh,
Insight would be sense.
so that's not there.
Either that or it would be a social check. If you don't have it, you would just have to straight up use spirit or sense.
I rolled a
Social.
23.
Who rolled what?
I rolled a 23.
Let me do mine. You said debuff, yes?
Yeah, debuffed.
The D6s.
Oh, hot garbage.
Oh God.
All right.
It's-
What'd you get?
17.
All right, you both
Great.
fail.
Oh, God.
You are taken aback with awe at the mystical underwater ship ride he is offering you. And he's like, in fact, I have such a surplus of ships, I am basically selling one. I'll even teach you
Oh.
how to drive it.
What's the name of the shit that you're selling?
He
I'm very superstitious.
he's like the death trap. I mean the lifesaver too.
Hey, whoa.
The lifesaver.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I got some speech on me. What the fuck? I must have heard that then.
Pardon me, my speech impediment is acting up.
Oh,
Yeah.
bullshit.
Listen, I rolled a 7. I'm in. I'm down.
But wait.
How much are you selling this fine vessel for?
How much money did I give y'all? I could have swore I gave y'all a little bit of money.
I have no idea. I
I
didn't
gave
look
y'all a bag.
I have 50 silvers in my
Okay.
for me,
I-
but I don't know anything else.
Yeah, I kind of stopped. I'm like, hold on, whoa.
Oh yeah, I was like, I don't. It sounds good and all, but we have a place to be.
Place
He's
50.
like, my friends, my dock is free of charge for as long as you stay here. I will part with the lifesaver for a
Mhm.
mere 5 silver.
5 silver. That's a steal.
If you had any sense of naval engineering, you would know the ship probably costs less than that to construct.
Yeah.
This is fair.
Listen.
None of
Embarrassing,
the other two are
Oh,
They're just letting it slide, huh? Oh, yep.
Right?
Yep, we're screwed, boys.
He's like, well, come right this way, and he shows you what looks like a manhole hovering above the water.
Oh no, it is. It's true. What? Wait.
Wait.
What
Hold
vessel
on,
is
hold on.
this?
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that. Rokos has a question. Does this go below the water?
That's correct, my friends. You just open this here hatch, and then you go right in, and it'll take you wherever you need to be. It can even surface. And he
How
he
does it-
has he casts a strange spell, and it surfaces above the water. It's shaped like almost like an egg on its side, and it
Oh, no.
has some fins on the back of it, and there is a bubble window on the sides and on the front.
Oh no.
He's like, do we need
and-
to know the spell to make it surface?
He's like, I will teach it to you for the as part of the ship deal. What are we gonna say, Patrick?
How is it controlled?
Well, I would say
Yeah. How do you?
With a
is it all-
GameCube Mad Cat's
God
controller.
damn it.
I hope it's a fucking joystick.
No.
Got the Atari 2800 for the stick shift.
Like the stuff that plugs into the TV, and it's a
Oh my
joystick
God.
and 2
With
buttons.
the RCA cables.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right, Troy, Patrick, what were you gonna say?
I wasn't saying anything. You go right ahead. You said this goes below the water.
Can I-
Rokos is just like his system takes a step back at that like wait below the water. I don't know about that one, Chief. Have you seen what's in this water? I don't know about that one. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
He
Things
looks
in
at
the water.
it can also travel just below the surface as well.
So if we purchase this vessel from you, how long can we keep it, or we buy it outright?
It's a full outright purchase. I've already constructed a new one for my own personal purposes. This one is fully refurbished. I just got done using it. It is perfectly safe. It comes with the Abram guarantee of safety.
And if this Abram guarantee of safety isn't real and we survive, what's the
Well, if it isn't real, you won't survive. I can guarantee that.
That's also part of the guarantee.
Ooh.
uh,
No,
like
and I just what the fuck is your character's name again? I keep forgetting.
me, Sai.
Sai, right? All right, Naruto.
The
Sai.
femboy from Naruto.
I just Rokos places his hand upon Sai's shoulder. If that were the case, then I imagine we would return to this place very angry
Yeah.
and very much
Like,
wanting to
I've
listen.
never-
We just came back from a place where we could have, maybe might have, almost died. Like,
Yeah.
I get your
Truth
offer's
survives
great.
worst thing.
I would be down to pay for that 5 silver, sorry.
So,
Oh,
I kind of want to just live my moment for now. Can I come back and get this?
He's like, my friends, this is a one-time deal. Also, you failed your check against him.
I know.
no, like if we buy it, can we leave and come back?
He's like, of course.
Yeah.
Also, just so y'all know, y'all could easily get 5 silver almost anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
oh yeah,
you know
no,
what?
5 silvers.
Look, I'm feeling generous with
Hey.
my friends tonight. Today? Night? Day? What day? Is it day?
It's daytime. Otherwise, I would not have been able to beach onto the shore. Y'all wouldn't have been able to see it.
Oh, that's
Hmm.
funny. Okay, cool. You know what? Here, I gotta get my friends. Maybe this is we could. How do we store it, or we just keep it here?
It's at the dock.
It's at
Yeah, it's at the dock.
okay,
Also, it's a submarine, so it can kind of hide.
I guess
Mhm.
so.
It'll,
All right, here.
it'll,
Okay, I'll deduct 5 silver from myself and
He's like, my friends, I assure you, I've never once had a living customer come back to me upset.
excuse me?
That
I'm
has a dead customer come back to you.
Not even once.
Nice.
You'd think they would if they were upset.
Yeah. I think I will if I die. I'll be
know,
sure to come back to you.
He's
No,
like,
no,
my friend, that would be an interesting discussion. What are we gonna
No,
say?
Roko's having traveled quite a bit. I have 2 in lore. That's why I'm saying this. Having traveled quite a bit, he thinks to himself, revenants are supposedly a thing.
Hmm,
They
He
are.
might be trustworthy. He might be trustworthy.
that is
It-
true.
Roko's only thinks he only uses the word supposedly because he's never seen one.
All right. So Abram looks to all of you. Also, I should describe him. He looks like the medieval equivalent of like a used car dealer.
Oh my
God.
Yeah.
He's got like these overly extravagant shining green robes, and he has a turban on.
Urban.
He's also pretty pale, so he's not. It's not like he's an Arab. He looks like a white dude wearing like a slick green suit, except it's robes, and he just has a white turban on.
Hmm.
Hmm.
He's one of those people that wears the cheesy looking suits.
Abrams, I have just one more question.
His name is Abram, but yes, please continue.
Abram. I think getting the name wrong is funny too.
Right?
Abrams, you seem like a well-versed man. Do you know where magic item repair might be available?
He looks to you and says, "Well, my friend, I would recommend the inner parts of Dennick. There are witches on the island, but if you're looking for something more consistent, you would have to go to Ventress.
Okay.
With my
There-
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
And there is a storm brewing. So while your other ship there looks quite commendable, and your navigator, and he waves to the girl because he saw y'all beach, is quite skilled to have brought it here, it will not be able to survive a storm.
I see.
But a submarine.
Yeah, underwater.
Do you know how? Wait, how far is this supposed crash wreck that you've told us about?
Crap. Oh well, that it's about 70 feet in that direction and 200 feet down.
It's not that far.
Stop. Not that far, but jeez.
I could swim that.
All right. So the wooden and iron submarine covered in patches of rust in front of you.
Wood and iron? What the fuck? I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. Not iron. I'm sorry. Copper. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
It's now yours.
Yeah.
Oh my
So it's got a patina to it. You know.
I go in.
Oh.
All right.
no.
You go in through the manhole on top.
Hmm.
He's like, by the way, the front window can open. Do not test this out while it's in the water.
Hmm.
So,
Got
if we need
There
maintenance, do we go to you or?
Either you can repair it yourself if you're confident enough, or you can come back to me, and I shall repair it at very little cost to myself.
Interesting.
I like that. Out of character. I hate this. This is not
Yeah, I
okay.
hate this
it.
too.
Pop my head out. Come on in. The water's fine.
Oh no, it's already in the sub.
Does Abram say that?
No. But so the sub has a bunch of mats on the bottom. There are a bunch of gauges you can't really read. There is what looks like the remnants of an Atari 2600 stick
Oh,
next to the window.
it's coming
Yeah.
together.
That's right. It is plugged into a bunch of random ports that are labeled yellow, red, and white.
Oh no.
And next to that is a purple controller with a yellow stick and a white stick poking out of it, and it has a bunch of multicolored buttons on its shoulders and on its face.
Mm.
Oh god. Oh god, no.
It's getting too
Yeah.
realistic.
That's right. There is also a small tube hanging from the ceiling. There is a glass eyesight on the part of it that's facing you.
Mhm.
It has handlebars on the sides. It's a submarine periscope.
Yeah, Periscope, yeah.
Damn, that's
Sorry.
crazy. All right.
You know,
yeah.
Rocco's
The back. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'll say Rocco's kind of inspects this. He's like, okay, this is pretty cool.
The-
But we have other things to do. So
The just one last description. The back of the submarine has what looks like some sort of like fish fossil of some sort of shark, and it's like fins are like built into the outer fins of the submarine, and that appears to be some part of its momentum for how it moves. But all right, go ahead.
Neat.
Rocco's inspects this, and he's like, this is pretty. This is pretty cool. This is some.
And
very
there are
strange
chairs.
engineering.
There are chairs built into it. But go ahead. Sorry.
He's like, this is some very strange engineering. But as tempting as taking another journey would be, we do have things to do. Unfortunately, this will
Of
be
course.
very great to come back to. However,
Of course, my dear customers, I will always be here for you.
Is there, like a token that we give you, or you just know which is ours?
He's like, my friends, only Abrams can design. Only he gets his own name wrong. Only I, the great Abram of Abrams Emporium, can design
That's
ships
speech
of such
impediment.
magnificent qualities.
Okay.
So I'll know that it's yours.
there's an in-game reason for why he got that wrong.
Yeah.
Man's had to change names a couple times. It sounds like.
Right.
Bro,
He's like, you know what? Fine. Give me your hand.
Ruckle Snake.
huh?
The
Rocco's
I was
will-
thinking like he has a
Rocco's will do
real
it?
and fake speech impediment.
Rocco's-
That's right. He has
Wait,
a real
wait,
face.
who's giving out the hand?
You,
Okay.
person who
okay,
asked.
Okay.
He pulls out a small rubber stamp and
Okay.
stamps the back of your hand. The ink fades immediately. You now have an invisible stamp on your hand.
Oh, cool.
He hit you with one of them Chuck E. Cheese stamps.
Stop.
That's
Gotta
right.
know what to begin with.
There's a
And I-
strange mouse.
Strange
for-
mouse that appears.
Right.
Strange
For a
mouse
second,
more
I was
fun.
worried y'all were gonna realize I stole this from Majora's Mask, but okay.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Remember the banker?
Hmm.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
He stamps your hand, and somehow it survives the time stream. But all right. So y'all can leave the death trap too. I mean the lifesaver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Oh.
All right, and y'all exit, and Keystake says it looks like a fine vessel.
Okay, steak, you sweet summer child. Sure.
Hmm.
Our fine friend Sai here paid a very minimal 5 silver for it as well.
Yeah.
Thank God y'all failed that speech check. That was great.
Mhm. You gotta teach him the spell now.
Oh, that's right. All right, so Sai, you now know the spell. What's it called? Surfacing. It basically makes anything that's directly below the water surface rise up, and it can also do the reverse. And it costs a single aura. It can be resisted by hostile creatures, but if they're really small, and if it's a fish just below the water surface, it's forced to surface.
Hey, I was just about to say we can use this for fishing. Hey, that's
right.
actually useful. Hold on.
I immediately
Use this for
thought,
fishing.
because he said hostile, you just keep pushing someone down.
That's right. You could basically dunk someone's head with this and make them drown
Hmm.
if they
Like,
keep
love
failing.
to use So we can use it for fishing and waterboarding. You know what? This was all worth it. This is all worth it.
Y'all are crazy.
Right. It counts as a. I think it. For now, we're gonna say it's a spirit stat saving throw.
Yeah.
Let me put that down one
Uh,
moment.
But on that note, we'll make our way back to them, and we sort of making plans to make our way into civilization, because you did give us a bit of money. So we got what 45 silver left, well 55 silver left, and then 10 gold.
Right.
We have some cash, a little bit of dosh. We
Mm.
gotta get supplies and shit for getting to this. We're getting off here and getting where we need to get.
Right. And the good thing about the submarine is you can just take food inside it, and the food will not go overboard because it's a submarine.
Yes, correct.
You can
The
pull
submarine is
through.
very
You can pull through the Mickey D's, the underwater Mickey D's, and get your order, and then just go on your way.
Oh,
And just open the front window.
Oh yeah, well
yeah,
underwater.
Mm-hmm. To
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
Mickey D.
Oh my god.
All right, and Abram waves all off as he says goodbye to y'all. All right, so Troy, did you write down your surfacing spell?
Part of it. I forgot the big one. You said that they have to make if it's a bigger monster, it has to be a what's it called? They have to make a spirit
hostile
save.
creature that you can resist the spell,
Hostile
and
creature.
it's a
can-
spirit. You said a spirit stat saving throw. So a hostile creature that's kind of big can resist the spell.
Yeah.
Surfacing one aura can force a small monster. If it's hostile, it can resist spirit stat saving throw. That's a mouthful.
Spirit stat saving throw. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Try to say it fast. Yeah.
And the thing about the submarine, it's not a living creature, so if there's nothing in it, it does not get a saving throw.
So if we're in it,
That's
we
not-
have to. We have
If
to.
you're in it, you can try and disrupt the spell if someone tries to cast it on y'all. But not that many people would think to cast it on a submarine because
Mm.
nobody knows what the fuck a submarine is.
Truly.
Yeah, they would have
Colonial
to just
design.
notice. The fuck is that?
What the fuck? No,
Look at Matt over here being a socialist in the DMs.
What do you mean?
All right. So y'all can go into the town or y'all can go to the farm. What do y'all want to do?
Well, let's go into town.
Let's go to town. I don't think we need to.
Shouldn't
go
we
into
wait
town.
out the storm? Because it's either the lifesaver or the storm.
The storm does not reach the inland part of the island.
Hmm.
There is a storm to Ventress to the south, and there's a
Mhm.
storm further out to the east where y'all came from.
Oh.
So right now, unless y'all get on the submarine, y'all basically cannot leave the island.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We're not trying to leave just yet. Benefits to be had. Things to be garnered.
Mhm.
So y'all want to go to the town first? Melisana would prefer going to the town first. Key
Yeah.
State doesn't really mind either which way, as long as we eventually go to Ventress.
Mhm.
This is correct. This is fine. We're going to the town.
That's fine.
There may be opportunity to be had. More.
All right. So y'all walk for about 20 minutes, and y'all are now on the outskirts of this small town, really more of a village. There is not a single brick house in sight. Everything is made out of wood. Some of these wood houses have thatched hut roofs made out of like basically thatch and hay and stuff.
Mhm.
In between y'all and the town, this town doesn't really have any walls, but the main has a bunch of fences and stuff. The main gate is guarded by a very, very stout-looking man wearing a blue tunic and shorts and a red hat. You can roll lore to see if you know who or what he is.
I got you.
Lore? I don't have lore.
Do that.
Yeah, I'll roll some more. I got a lore too.
I have history. I don't think I'll do it.
I got a lore, but
Got
Okay.
19.
What'd you get, Patrick?
I got a 26.
All right. Matt, you think
Mhm.
that this is Keemstar?
This fucking gnome.
Yep, it's a gnome.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll walk up to him and be like, "What's up?" Short stuff.
She's like, "What's up, Drama Alert Nation?" No, he doesn't actually say that.
Unfortunate.
Right?
What do I know, Nate?
This is a red hat gnome. They mostly use illusions to basically for self defense. They typically live alongside humans, or sometimes they live out in the woods. They are, how to put this? So gnomes are not like alive in the way that humans think.
Mm.
They are more like they're not like monsters, but they're about as alive as like pixies. Like they have a semblance of life and they have like a soul, but they're not all there. They don't really have like a functioning society.
Okay.
So imagine like an entire society made of Cheshire cats. Wouldn't really work.
So is this man like acting like a literal garden gnome to protect the town?
Yes.
I see.
There's no garden gnomes in this setting.
Yeah.
They're just gnomes.
They're actual gnomes.
Yeah, the garden gnomes are just default gnomes.
We've been
Yeah.
gnomed.
Gnomes, due to the fact that they are fey, are carnivorous. They do not typically eat vegetables or fruit.
I will change my approach and be like, "Can we go in?"
He's like, "Oh, Danny, sure. Just don't cause any trouble." And you can hear, like, he sounds like an old man. He's got the beard and everything. He just looks like a garden gnome
Yeah.
With a red cap on.
with a big, tall, red pointed cap.
Mm. I give him a wall nod, like, "Keep the town safe."
He's like, "Oh, of course, Danny. Been doing it for years."
hmm
And he's got like a little hookah pipe next to him that he's smoking on too.
Using while on the job, unbelievable.
It's like, "Oh, Danny, it's it's how I get paid." The thing about Patrick, most Fae don't ask for money for payment. This guy probably just gets straight up paid in hookah.
Yeah. Or hookah or food. Yes, correct.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
exactly.
Okay. Oh, that's
All right. So he waves y'all in,
Mhm.
and he starts blowing like random shapes with his hookah pipe of like ships and clouds and winds and stuff. And y'all walk in, and this town is not exactly quiet. There's a small market not exactly a market. There's a small basically a center house, like a gathering place.
Mhm.
That's the only 2-floor building in sight. There are mostly humans and a few half orcs and half elves living about here. Most of them are either farmers or they're artisans, and you even spot a witch hanging out in front of one of the buildings.
Mhm.
So if y'all are looking for magic item repair or anything in general or food, this place and the farm next door are the place to be.
Oh, I forgot to ask the man. That's what it was. I was gonna ask him if he knows any specific places for what's it called?
First
For,
item.
like,
Curse
yeah,
removal.
curse removal.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you still got your thing, Troy.
Yeah, no, I can fucking.
It's such a good weapon, Troy.
What am I saying?
Yeah.
I should have
Y'all-
had Abram try and barter for your weapon just to see you couldn't remove it. That would have been funny.
No, I barter it. I keep the money, man. He tried. No, it's your job to get this shit off me.
I'll let them go. I'll let them go. Look for that for the time being. I will be going to look for food, and because remember I have cooking. I will be going to go look for food and other things that we'll need on the journey, such as spices and
Alright.
things.
So let's see.
They are available.
Patrick, there is a small stall not too far from where the witch is standing. It's someone selling vegetables you've never seen before. They look like they're starches. They look kind of like sweet potatoes, but they're got like blue skin on them. and he's also got corn. He's got a bunch of other stuff. He's got beer for sale too. Basically, he sells everything a sailor would need to survive the journey. He is also selling hardtack bread, which basically almost never goes bad.
Yeah. Hardtack is
And-
staple because it
yeah.
takes forever to go bad. And
Yeah, and he's
And then-
selling smoked meat too, so like jerky.
Nice. So that I'll give the if y'all want to do if you want to do something with them with the curse scene, I will be haggling with this man for foodstuffs. So we don't starve at sea.
All right. So while Patrick is doing that,
Mhm.
describe how y'all want to do. Are y'all just going to approach the most obvious person, which is the witch? Or are you going to go back and ask the gnome? What do y'all want to do?
I'll ask the gnome because he knows. I assume he knows the place more than anyone else. I'll go
I
to
was
the gnome.
thinking of trying to do a street performance with aura control
You want to
for
do
change, spare change.
You're going to try and do Street Fighter moves for spare change.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and try.
Mm. Funny aura control.
You rolled a 20.
47.
Oh, you rolled 47. Okay. You got
Yeah.
a bunch of Yamcha spirit balls hovering around you.
Is anyone interested?
A few of the people clap, and one kid is like, "Mom, look at that homeless person doing aura tricks."
Hmm. I have like one of the masks out for like a coin tray.
Oh man, you get 5 silver
Ooh.
and a strange stone token.
Nice.
That-
Yes.
It has what looks like a ship carved. It's not stone. On further inspection, it is made out of bone, and it's in the shape of a rectangle. One side has a skull carved into it, and the other side has a ship carved into it. You don't know who gave you that.
I'll flip it like a coin and see what it lands on.
Came up skulls.
Neat. I pocket it.
There you go.
Alright, I go to the gnome.
All right. It's like, oh, laddie, what do you need?
Quick question. I've only been here once, but this sword here seems to have had a misadventure, and it's currently stuck in my hand for quite a while. I can't take it off. Do you know anyone that does services around here?
Fuck, I could have just realized I could have had him try to disarm you. It's like a rule for entering the town.
Because you're
That
just
makes it-
holding it in your hand.
Yeah, I'm literally just holding it. It's like, yeah, I know I'm not supposed to run around with it or really be out, but it's a predicament. I can't get it off my hand.
For the sake of this adventure, is it okay if I just have Melisana and Keystake hang out with the gnome, or just wander about so I don't have to like
Sure,
keep track
yeah,
of them?
just wander
Yeah.
about. Or yeah, or I guess we can. Well, we'll get to
Yeah,
it later.
I'll have Melisana leave the group. She looks to y'all and says, "I'm going to go look for some specific supplies for our new vessel.
Mhm.
I'll be meeting back here for y'all because she has some letter. She has like she's capable of like doing her father's signature. There you go.
Yeah.
She's daddy's little girl. She can fake a signature.
Yeah.
And Keystake is just gonna hang right. Fuck off. Keystake is gonna go with Troy to talk with the gnome, and he's probably just gonna hang out near the gnome.
I told you she's hard enough.
All right. So the gnome looks to you and says, "Oh, laddie, you that looks like a cursed weapon right there."
Yeah. Been a rough few days. But yes, I'm currently cursed. I think our friend is also, but I think he's fine. I'm just trying to see if there's anyone that's available or is knowledgeable to get rid of this curse, if possible.
He looks at you and says, "Oh, laddie, normally a witch could remove a curse real easy, but That usually costs a pile of gold. They don't. Their services do not come cheap. But
Course.
up in the woods, right past the farm up the hill, they have one of those. There's a Fae up there who could easily remove that for you. Although he will probably not ask for money.
Maybe. I see.
Those are the two closest things you have to guarantees. I would normally warn you away from dealing with most other Fae, but I happen to know the one who lives up in the woods, and he's never straight up lied to anybody. He will gladly undo your weapon curse, but you will probably have to perform a task for him.
Ask, I see. Alright, thank you very much. I'll just see what are my options and
His task is to recover a treasure from the shipwreck,
stop.
the Gargantuan.
How do you know about the shipwreck, the gigantic?
Gigantic. I'm so done with this. I tossed him
The SS Humongous.
this
Mhm.
is humongous.
The
I tossed
larger
him.
than average.
Oh no. I
The
tossed
what?
him. I really want to be thankful for this. Do you mind if I give you like two silver?
He's like, oh, laddie, I don't need any money. Everything I've got is right here in my hands. And he holds up his little hookah pipe with the cord connecting it to the pot.
I see. All right. Thank you very much once again.
He's like, have a blessed day, laddie. Matt, what was your final suggestion for the name?
Larger than average.
The larger than average.
Mhm.
Damn. All
The
right.
10 inches.
The 10
10
inches.
inches.
Very respectable. Wait, when it's cold, does the ship become 7 or 6 inches?
Hey.
When it's thawing, the icebergs.
There you go. All 3 of those inches got shaved off by the berg. You're right.
Hey, yo.
But all right, Troy, you now know you can talk to a witch and go in debt, or you can walk up past the farm into the woods to talk to whatever unknown creature lives up there.
I think I'll go to the witch and see what's the cost first. If
All right.
it's too much, I'll go to the Fae.
Well, the woods is where the Fae lives.
Oh yeah, the
Mhm.
Fae. Yeah.
So you meant you want to talk to a witch.
I'll talk to the witch first. I'll see how much it is.
All right, Matt, what are you doing right now?
After the performance, I was satisfied with the 5 silver, so now I'm just standing around like a jackass. But I see Sai approach the witch because I'm still in that area.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go over, see what he's doing.
All right, sweet. All right, Sai, you are now standing in front of a witch. She's almost as tall as you.
Mhm.
Wearing the stereotypical black dress, black hat,
Mhm.
and she's leaning on her gnarled looking staff that has faces carved into it. And she was previously talking to what looked like a half orc, but he has since left.
Oh.
And her eyes are just kind of scanning the crowd.
I would say. Okay, I'll go to her.
All right.
Um,
She says, "Hello, stranger. What do you need?"
Hello there, ma'am. As you can see, I'm currently out of a predicament as I am holding this sword. I'm just inquiring about how much would this cost to remove said curse? I'm just seeing my options.
She tells you to hold your hand out. The
Alright,
one with the sword.
I hold it out. My left hand.
She
right.
says, "Right. Yeah, it's. I thought. Oh, yeah, it's your right hand, wasn't it?"
Yeah.
It was
Alright.
the dominant. Yeah.
Yeah. She looks at this and she says, 10 gold in the weapon itself or 40 gold?
I'm sorry. Wait, what was that? I blinked out.
It's 10 gold in the weapon or 40 gold.
40 gold if I want to keep the weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Balls. I see.
She says that's a pretty powerful curse. It would take a lot of material components to get rid of it.
I see. It's also the same with my friend. Right? Are you right beside me?
I'm like behind you.
Yeah.
What was your
he's-
curse again?
I am half orc. Or, yeah, the orc man.
What was your
and
curse?
It's the
It's the berserker armor.
Oh, it makes you want to attack someone else on occasion or something?
Whenever I kill a creature, I attack the nearest living creature.
There you go.
Hmm
I
But I
thought.
like my armor.
Wait, no. I thought he can't take it off. Also.
Yeah,
I
you
also
can't.
can't take it off. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Baths are a thing of the past with this fancy armor.
hmm
I see.
But she looks to you and says, that armor is even more powerful. Even I can't do anything about that. But I can do something about the sword if you really want to.
I
And
see.
just fucking fist bump. Yes. Keep the cursed armor.
I'm looking at what I have, what I've received. Are you willing to? I have some. Oh wait, the magic items won't work out here. Yeah.
You have to be trained to use them.
So the bowline, garden knife, I won't be able to use.
So the Bolene, yeah, she wouldn't know how to use that. She's not a druid or a ranger
Oh, she's not Jordan.
or any of those kind of things.
I guess she could sell it. And also I have halt. I need to learn that, don't I? Or I would. I think we spoke
The
about this.
the halt scripture, if you ever decide to just train yourself in divine spellcasting or take a level in cleric or something and train for it, you could use that. By the time you gain a level in cleric or just decide to train in universe with a tutor for divine spellcasting, by the time you do that, you would have halt and a bunch of other spells. You would have halt from that, and you would have some other stuff. It's going to be of no use to her because halt is not worth a lot of money, and also because she couldn't use it.
Okay, I see. All right, I just wonder.
You could go into debt to her, but that would be a whole ass side quest. I mean, not complaining if you want to.
Yeah, I'm not. I
Just
also.
trust the
I
fae.
also. I also showed the javelin. I was like, I don't think you could use this either. And I was like, all right. Sorry for troubling your time.
She's like, no, it's fine. If you ever come across any more cursed items, ones that aren't as powerful as these, I could easily remove them for you for a lower cost. But that sword's bad news.
Yeah. I've had quite a time with it already. It's quite crazy.
What do you mean? It kills your enemies.
It kills me too. As I shout at him.
What was the killing thing for it again? Like a spirit stat saving throw, or does it just do damage?
It's a spirit stat saving throw, and I'm getting beamed by it.
Right?
It's
I
spirit
don't
stat
have enough
saving
spirit.
throw. It's when spirit stat saving throw or becomes.
I think you also said like if he rolls low enough, it's just instant death,
Something like that.
which was wild.
Right. Oh yeah. It's what you get for picking up things that don't belong to you.
You know what? It is what it is.
How
and I'm-
dare you?
Listen
How
here.
dare you do that in the D&D campaign?
In my campaign? How dare
In a D&D campaign, picking up random objects? I don't think so.
you? Yeats dispel magic.
It was at a pirate base. They didn't own it either.
True.
Right?
You know what? Theirs is mine, and now mine is theirs. I mean, it was theirs.
I think I'm most surprised about that. They hadn't gotten to that part yet, so some random bastard would just pick this up and be like, "Oh, wait, I can't drop it. Wait."
It's a good thing no one was ever stupid enough to pick it up by the blade. Then you'd just be holding the blade of a sword forever.
All right.
That's just bad.
All right. I guess to the Fae I go.
Mm-hmm.
She waves you off and says,
First.
yeah, All right, Patrick, you have like 3 pounds of corn. You've got 20 weird blue skin potatoes, and you've got a bunch of jerky from an unidentifiable animal. Like 6 sticks worth of it.
And then hardtack, just in case.
Yeah, and like 3 blocks of hardtack.
Got it. Huh. You just see me with a large sack, like I'm Santa Claus. Hey guys, doing all right?
Oh, I guess you see me leave before you
Yeah. I'll mention it.
arrive, I assume.
Yeah.
So I can't get uncursed without going into horrible debt.
Come on, you don't want to go in debt to a witch? Come on now.
How much debt are we talking?
10 to 40 gold.
For myself I'm not there. I can say. Y'all RP.
About 10 to 40 gold, and my cursed equipment is uncursable. Wait, no, the other thing. They can't remove it.
Well, yes, we are in a smaller town. Perhaps when we get to what was the main town's name again?
The main island is Ventress. This particular town doesn't even really have much of a name. This town is called Sea Rock.
I was just sort of shy.
Yeah,
I kind of like it.
That makes sense, my friend. Once we get to Ventress, perhaps we'll run into more mages who may have more skill and be able to do something about this. Who knows? It's a much bigger town with a more diverse population. We'll have to see.
Sort of just like knock on my chest. I like my armor anyway.
All right.
At least it doesn't kill me.
Look, as far as we know, he just can't take it off. We still don't know what this does, do we?
Yeah, I haven't killed someone while wearing it yet.
All right. So, are y'all gonna follow Troy?
Yeah.
So Troy takes a path up near the farm and around it. That is more like a clear dirt road that leads straight into the woods. As y'all do that, you hear another witch, not wearing a hat, but she's wearing like a very similar dress to the last one. This one has straight up Gruntilda looking skin, like she got the Wicked Witch of the West look. And she's like, "Be careful of the Fae as you enter the woods, dearies. Don't insult it."
Don't insult it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Noted.
I see. Thank you very much.
She's like, "Of course," and she goes back inside to her little thatched roofed hut. And all right, y'all enter the woods. I need all 3 of you to make a spirit stat saving throw immediately.
Okay.
Spirit stat. Definitely my best one. Oh boy.
They infested forest. Well, yep. Shit's about to get weird.
Just normal?
Yeah, just a normal saving throw.
Wait.
Oh,
Saving
front
throws
boys.
different. Right.
12 for me.
I got 17.
17, a 12, and a what?
Wait for the save. How do the saving throws work again?
Spirit stat saving throw. You just throw out D10s of your spirit, I think.
Oh wait, D10s? Oh, whoops.
Oh wait, are we using D8s or D10s?
I did D8.
I believe it was supposed
Matt.
to be D10s, but I wasn't sure.
It's D10s. It's D10s.
I have to use D8.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be D10s. Let me check my rule book real quickly.
Really?
I got 21.
Wait.
Let me check. I have to check first. All right. Saving throws.
Mm.
A number of D8s. D8s.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Back to 17.
All
right. So what are the 3 numbers y'all rolled?
12.
I rolled 15.
So nobody rolled above 20.
No.
No.
Okay.
We are fucked. We are fucked. We are fucked.
the color from the landscape completely drains away, and the sky turns red.
Hmm.
Hmm, that's not
That's
good.
right. That's right. As you now look behind you, you can no longer see the way out of the woods.
Oh well.
Sort of
we've,
shrug. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, we've already gone this far.
All right. So, the dirt path leads a winding path. It takes a winding route around the forest. Are y'all just gonna follow it?
So there's just a path winding around the forest.
Yeah, it takes a winding path throughout the forest. The
I've
dirt
got a
path.
decent spotting skill. Can I just look around?
You may go ahead and make your spotting check.
Okay. I will do so. I got 26.
Nice.
You can see some of the trees in the distance move, even though there are no birds present in these woods.
Hmm. I'll mention it. The trees are moving oddly.
Don't say.
Though, to be fair, sort of an odd situation we're in.
Hmm.
So, do y'all want to just take the beaten path into the woods, or
Yeah, I will.
okay?
It's well, but he doesn't like. He already does not like this situation. He will be moving. He will be attempting to move silently.
All right.
They're in the trees, man.
Go ahead and make your move silent check, Patrick.
Yeah, 27.
All right. You are pretty quiet.
I will
As oh, what's up?
also move silent.
All right.
That's a T 68. Jesus Christ. Today's not my day, boys. 15.
All right. You completely fail.
Mm.
And Troy kind of stomps around as Patrick stealthily moves forward, which is funny because it should be the opposites, considering one's an assassin and one is not.
You know what? It's
I was
kind of
gonna
hard
say,
with
can
a,
I roll intimidation to also
kinda-
stomp around?
It's kind of hard with a blade, man.
Hey, man, if you had any left, I almost think you were gonna run that threats of fate just to prove it. God.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, y'all move forward into the forest,
Mhm.
and you hear a voice. It sounds like 5 voices, all speaking at the same time. Different genders, different ages, all shifting in throughout. Visitors. Oh yes, very interesting. Mortal visitors. Yes, yes. It's been quite some time. What brings them to these woods? And
I
as
Everybody's cursed. Oh, sorry.
your buddy's cursed.
Hmm.
What were y'all gonna say?
I say I speak up. As you can see, I have quite a predicament. I show him the sword. I was told by the witch in the town that there's. Oh, sorry. I was told by the gnome of
No, yeah.
that protects the town, or that stands beside the town. That you have that you are my only option. I'm currently not in a point of funds to do the witch's.
Is Troy kind of cutting out for anybody else?
Voice cutting out.
Hello,
Yeah.
test 1 2.
There you go.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah, there you
All right.
Yeah.
So say what you wanted to say.
All right, let me just repeat. Hello. Right now, as you can see, I'm have a predicament. This sword is currently stuck to my hand. According to the witch in the town, that this is a very powerful curse, and I don't have the money or funds to use their services. The gnome told me that you are my option, and I'm at this point.
He's like the gnome. He's like, oh, Jaxby. Oh, he's a Very, very good friend of mine. Yes, yes, yes. Present your hand upward.
All right, I do so.
All right. As you do that, the branches of the treetops kind of come together in the form of a face.
Oh,
That,
Oh,
yeah. Like the gaps in the branches form like eye holes and a mouth hole.
oh, that's
no.
cool. That's very cool.
Bedgar makes that noise. Just that's what that was.
Right? Yeah, he was looking at y'all through his face.
Hmm.
I see.
But he looks down and he's like, yes, yes, yes. These hands aren't very calloused. And he begins to inspect the sword. Out of the mouth hole, a coral snake kind of touches the sword like it's a tongue.
Uh,
Mm.
okay.
And he's like, yes, yes. This is a starburst sword. Where did you
Yes,
get this?
we were from this land, but apparently me and my friend here were duped. As I point to me and Rokos, and we were sent into a slave ship, or we were captured. Yes, if I remember
Kidnapped.
correctly. Kidnapped, and was put in a slave ship. That slave ship was crashed, and we landed in the island of, I forgot the name. Uh, but my character does. And I just give him just the quickest story that I accidentally was filled with greed and touched this sword.
All right.
We were
Let me.
stealing from pirates. It's morally gray.
He's like, oh, of course, of course. Pirates, stealing from a thief, it's never really wrong. And let me look up something real quick before I continue his dialogue.
All right.
Da-da-da-da. He says, yes, this sword is from the island of Villadel. Yes, very interesting. I did not think that there was much in the way of treasure left there, but I suppose pirates over the years continually failed at doing their jobs properly. He looks to you and says, I can take this sword off your hands. If you would like to keep it, we can do that too. Personally, unlike the witch, I don't really care for cursed weaponry. It just has like a bad taste to it. And when he says that, the coral snake just kind of shivers after touching the sword.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, I will gladly take the sword off your hands. In order to do that, I must take one of your hands. I will gladly replace it with one of my own making.
Oh,
I don't know.
that sounds like a good deal.
I don't know. You could just you get. So I just hears Rokos go. So my plan to cut off your hand was the correct one. See, I was right. I was
The
right.
difference is,
Cut it off
he-
first.
What? How would this hand operate? Can I control it?
well, it's got fingers, Sonny. You can figure it out.
Can he jack off with it?
Yes.
True. That's my.
Although you might get splinters.
Hmm. I look over at Si's like, I'll cut your hand off if you need it.
Well,
He's
Oh,
like the face, like, no, please, I insist.
I see.
So he's like, if you want me, eh, I will gladly take it off of your hand and your hand as well. Just present it a little bit higher up.
Oh, this is.
You will feel
This,
you will feel a slight sting.
I see.
so
Okay. So it's either be in debt, or be fucking Finn.
I mean,
There
you
you
could
go.
lose the hand and get a wooden replacement, and then he even offered to let you keep the sword. I don't know. It's your
That's what I'm
decision.
thinking. That's what I'm also thinking too. Ooh,
You can offer to let.
this is a rough one. You know what? I'm gonna be Finn, cut my hand off. I
I
raise
was
it
Alright.
higher.
trying to bring up a picture of Finn.
Right. You raise your hand higher up, and one of the branches from far off to the side comes forward. For a moment, all the leaves align, and it slices right through your wrist like butter.
Okay. Do I bleed a little?
It hurts tremendously. He lied when he said it was just a sting.
Ouch.
I've been worse, but I still scream.
All right.
I've been-
He's like, "Oh, don't be such a baby. You mortals are so fragile."
I was about to say something along the lines like, he'll be fine.
Right?
Yeah.
After that happens, he coaxes down a another branch while you're like rolling on the ground in agony, and like the branch like molts part of its longer parts off, and it starts to look almost like a scarecrow's hand, like made out of like sticks and stuff. And he just
Edward
he takes
Scissorhands.
that off. Yeah, he takes that off and he like shoves the stem into your wrist, and it just kind of bonds there. So yes, you basically are Finn.
Oh boy. Wow.
He says, "Make sure to take off the bark before you try to
I
go on a date with Rosie Palms."
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Also,
can I-
Troy,
Yes.
take a wound.
I'm about to say is as he acquires his new hand, Rokos just kind of pats him on the back. Well, friend, and let this be a lesson in grabbing random shit at the worst of
Look.
times.
Look. They're thieves. This is worth it. I have a cool hand now.
As y'all are talking about this, the coral snake picks up your old hand and brings it into the Fae's mouth, and he just kind of swallows it.
Okay. I'll just wait for the sword, I guess.
Yeah, he spits the sword back out.
I swear to lean over a sigh like,
So is
what
the
if I tried to get my armor removed?
Oh,
He's like, I would need to replace it with a dresser of wood.
hmm
I'm not
Hey,
sure if
yo.
I can do that
that
properly.
that man's he's going wide Putin.
You just keep that armor for now, buddy.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Oh,
We just have to be far away from you.
No, I
So-
want the armor anyway. I'm just saying, what if?
So I asked him, so is it still cursed, or I can pick it up with my other hand?
Hey,
He's like, oh right, the curse, and the coral snake drips a little bit of venom onto it, and you see like this black tar-like sludge leave the sword, and he's like, oh, there you go, and
Okay.
it kind of like crawls away, and the snake just kind of drinks it up.
Okay.
I was gonna ask if I could scoop it up.
Oh my god, that would be funny. I grab it with my birch hand. My
Your hand made out of
oak.
oak wood. Yeah, you got a hand made out of oak.
Yeah, so that you can birch slap people.
That's right. You can birch slap someone. But
Birch
yeah,
slap. Yeah.
Sucks.
Can I
That's
poke
my
my
own fun.
birch hand? Do I feel anything from it?
you feel a numb sense of touch from it. So it
Oh, so it's
basically
like
feels-
It's like a phantom
What?
pain.
it's like a phantom sensation. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can feel through it. It's just
can
not
just, like,
as
yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. Just start moving my hands. Is it dexterous as before, or it's still a little bit slow? I guess.
It's just as dexterous, but because it doesn't have fleshy nerves, it just doesn't feel as much pain.
Okay. I look at them. These fingers are a little too long. Can I cut it, or trim
Oh,
it?
the fingers were already trimmed when I gave it to you.
Okay, cool. I was just wondering.
That's my
if it-
family.
Okay, that's cool. Is this all?
He looks at you and says, "Oh, that's about it. You
Alright.
should know. You'll grow into it. It's like a new pair of shoes."
Okay.
Yeah.
If anything happens to it, do I just come back to you, or if it's
He's like, "No.
damaged?
The hand will be fine. The hand will take care of itself."
I see. All right. Thank you very much. Did we
He's
ever
like,
get a name?
no, the Fae did not give you its name.
Oh yeah, true. That's true. I see.
Yeah.
Well, thank you once again,
Just call him Tree.
sir. Uh, and I bid you farewell. Using my wonderful one etiquette.
There you go. Go ahead and roll it.
Huh?
Go ahead. Are you gonna roll it?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it.
I'm gonna say thanks, Mr. Tree, and I leave.
He's like, oh, mortals sure are entertaining.
Mhm.
13 does something.
13. You completely garble it up, and he's like, yeah. Just get out of my woods, kid.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
All right.
Mhm.
My wood hand. Definitely, there's nothing. Maybe so.
Listen, when it
You know
comes
what?
alive as its own thing, we'll deal with it at that
We'll
point.
deal with it.
Wow,
We'll put a
Matt is
pin in
just
it.
predicting the plot points.
I swear, it's not like that's the walking hand or something.
Oh, I was
That-
thinking just straight up the leaf hand from Adventure Time.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
I
too.
like that, yeah.
Kind of
Rokos
like that.
Rokos will once again like to silently move out of the forest, leaving. Go away.
As y'all leave, y'all can see one of the trees wave goodbye to you.
I wave back
Yeah.
with my tree
oh
hand.
boy.
I sheathed my new my starburst sword.
Mhm.
Yeah, so now it has all the same effects, except now you can put it away.
Ooh.
So it still can kill me.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's
Yeah,
just an
no.
inherent part of the power.
I guess
Function.
so. I guess I have to train my.
Hold
That's
on.
right.
No,
Oh my
hold on.
god.
No, hold on, buddy. That was a function, not a bug.
That's right. It's not a bug, it's a feature.
I just have to roll better and get better spirit.
Correct.
It's not a bug, it's a feature. You either roll high and your opponent becomes star matter, or you roll low and you become star matter.
So true. So true.
Well, hold on. Or you roll low and you both become star matter.
Right.
Look, you just don't roll low.
Ah, the Fae took your hand because honestly, that's an upgrade. Can you imagine wanting to be a human over being star matter? Oh man, it's an upgrade. What are you talking about?
Yeah, thank God I double checked. Hey, did you actually what? Yeah, I was like, am I fine if I pick it up with my new hand? Is the
He's
curse
like,
gone?
oh wait, I forgot about that part. Let me fix that real quick.
I was like, excuse me? You forgot?
Oh right, the curse. You didn't just come here to give me your hand.
Mhm.
Right.
All right, y'all
Uh,
head
oh.
back into. Oh, what's up?
We head back into town. That's fine. I just have a question out of game. Neither of you
Yes.
said thank you, right?
I said thank you.
Oh God. Yep.
Why?
Mhm. Well, I'm just
What?
gonna leave that alone.
Oh, maybe it's Fey lore that I don't know.
No,
I don't know if Nate knows it either. Do you know? Do you know what I'm talking about, Nate?
I mean, I just know that you normally in the myths you're supposed to be really, really polite to them. Which part are you
Yeah,
talking about?
So okay, now that we're out of there, I will mention this. But in Fey lore, yes, you're supposed to be polite, but you're not supposed to say thank you because that implies that you owe them a favor.
Oh,
Oh.
that's true.
Oh,
I could do that.
shit.
Maybe I'll do
Maybe?
that.
Maybe that shit already happened. Would I have known this?
You have lore?
I don't know.
History.
I have lore. I can roll.
Would you have told me?
I
With my
do have lore
compa-
too. I do have lore too. However, Rokos. Look, why do you think Rokos is very quiet during that whole procession?
I got a 21 in lore.
He did not want to talk to the Fae at all. He
All
was
right.
just-
So the one rule of thumb with talking to the Fae, you don't use metaphors or similes because the Fae will take it literally sometimes.
yes,
Mhm.
yes. You can't. You do not lie to them because if they find out you're lying, they get very angry. Also,
Yeah, I just said thank you.
it's very loose on what's considered lying. No. But the thank you thing is the thank you thing is more of it. It implies that they did you a favor, which implies that you now owe them a favor.
Yeah, we're probably not going to do that, but just for like future reference, if you ever are caught lying to a Fae, then they will become an enemy for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, very bad. Don't lie to them. Very bad. Not do that. Don't say things that can be construed as a lie. Basically,
Yeah.
be very blunt and forthcoming when you
No
talk.
problem.
No problem.
Yeah, correct. That was as crazy as it is. That was the correct approach to what you were doing.
Right?
Rokos just says that he has seen the Fae do deals and work, and he's just like, yeah, I'd rather leave that alone.
All right. So y'all walk back in the town. Melisana greets y'all by that part of the part of the town nearest to the farms, and says, "Great news! I've managed to use some of my father's small amount of clout and called in a few people that owed debts, and we now have a little bit of extra money.
Mhm.
We also now have a proper map, and I'm going to pull out the map and give it to y'all.
Okay.
What wonderful! I took care of all the food needs we'll possibly have all on our journey to get to. Keep forgetting the town's name. I need to write this down. How do you spell this so I can write it down? How do you spell it?
So, Ventress is not a town; that's an island.
Yeah, but you're right. Ventures. I just need to know how is it spelled?
It's spelled Ventris.
Spelled like it sounds good. Ventures. Got it. It's just so I can remember it. His brain keeps losing that information. All right, cool. But good. I've taken care of all the food needs we should have upon our new vessel on our way to Ventures. And I pulled the bag off my shoulder and opened it up with with all the corn, hardtack, and everything in it.
Okay.
Take care of this.
Melisana's like, "Oh, good, thank you. That makes this so much simpler. I thought I was gonna have to get all of this, and now I will." She shows you the map, and here it is.
I don't know if you read my background. I completely forgot. I'm supposed to have a freaking cat friend at some point.
Once you get back to Ventress, I will give you the cat.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Mi cat. Mi gato. El gato.
Ventress is a large place.
Sure.
Up
Nice.
north of Dennick is Pandarus, or whatever it's called. Pandira.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is the archipelago. South of Highport and Caftanor, that's the proper part of the main landmass around here. Y'all have never been there before. Maybe Matt is from there. Maybe. It depends on what he wants his character backstory to be.
I basically the idea was I just lived with my tribe, heard many tales of heroes, and I wanted to go out and make a tale for myself.
Okay, then let me check the different islands. You are probably from... Yeah. You're probably from Jacquemin. That's that small island.
Yeah.
Jacquemin, as a general rule, is a smaller, weaker, and more unfortunate off than Dennick. But it is still the archipelago's chief producer of several exotic spices. There's lots of risky trade and a lot of pirate interest in the isle. And there are lots of tribes living in isolation on it.
Yeah, I came from one of those.
There you go.
Give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna go get water.
Okay. Has this session been okay with y'all so far? Not too boring or anything?
Yeah, it's fine. Look, I'm devising a lot of backstory things because I'm just like Rokos has been running around this place for a while and he's seen some shit. He's seeing shit he doesn't quite like. interacting with the phase.
Like whenever you succeed on a lore check or something like that, you could say, "Well, in my backstory, I encountered so and so X, Y, and Z."
Yeah, I got you. But,
So you could build up your backstory that way.
Yeah. For my character, I think he's heard of Fae, but he doesn't understand why they're scary.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because look, if you ever ask Rokos about it, he'll tell them the story of he's seen what happens when someone lies to the Fae one time, and this wasn't even anything serious. It was a very small lie, and he saw the like comeuppance that happened. It's not pretty, not a very fun thing.
Like you can
Fortunately, Bedgar is already pretty straightforward.
right. But if you ask a Fae for something, it can try to give you it. Like they're not exactly genies, but they can come kind of close. So if you wanted to, you could. I should have brought this up. You could have asked for him to like teach you the thing you want to know, Matt. But along these
I already
islands,
had like my sights set on Ventress to get the mask fixed too.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was referring to the ability you were talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's fine. You can always find another. There are lots of Fae all throughout these islands. They are pretty much the top dogs around here. There are a few governments, but there is nothing stronger on these islands than the Fae that watch over them.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, we'll say that, and that's why Roko shows hesitance messing with them, because it's like, yes, you can make deals with them and it can be profitable. Also, you could just offhandedly lose a hand and still have a cursed item, which almost happened. But he just knows the Fae are not to be toyed with.
I'll just capture some pirates and shove it into the Fae mouth.
They're not something to be played with lightly. Yes, this is another thing he knows. Yes, bringing sacrifices, because they consume all kinds of flesh, can be a good thing. It can be beneficial.
Yeah. Fae are often made out of plants, and because of that, they don't typically eat.
And they've already fucked us over, so we should capture pirates.
Right?
I think this is just now fucking Bedgar talking to Rokos like, let's capture some pirates.
Yes,
you could use some Fae feed. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
To be fair, yes, most pirates would be the sort who I wouldn't mind feeding to the Fae. However, we should still show caution. After all, pirates are the main reason we ended up in this mess to begin with. Not all of them.
That'll be fine.
Not all of them.
Brazen confidence is also a part of Bedgar. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, since we've got let's develop a little bit of backstory. Rokos is kind of just looking you over. He says, I've been wondering for a while, but what tribe are you from? What tribe of Warcommand?
I gave myself a last name, so that's just going to be the tribe name. Where is it? Valeric.
Valeric. The Valeric clan. It's been I haven't heard much from them. As I'll think of a name in a second. Give me one moment. Give me fun seconds.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we started developing shit while you were gone. We started developing shit.
I was listening to you.
Oh,
But yeah.
All right. So, y'all in Melisana, if y'all don't want to do anything else, walk back by the entrance to the town. By the way, Matt, did you write down all the gold and the bone token and everything you got, or the silver and the bone token you got?
yeah, I did.
Okay. So, y'all walk back by the entrance of the town, and you see Keysteak and the gnome playing a game of Connect 4.
Bruh. No, not this again. Who's winning right now? What's the score point?
Jaxby the gnome is winning by a 2-game lead.
Oh, oh no!
But then
It's just
suddenly,
like what.
When suddenly he
Up
fails to see a Connect Four directly in front of him, and Keystake takes the win.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Cheesecake doesn't notice.
He didn't
No.
notice.
No, Keystake takes the win, and the gnome didn't notice because the shadow was in the way of him seeing that fourth
You
Connect
motherfucker.
4 token.
Stop!
No, but
Some deep lore.
Mhm.
yeah, that's deep lore. You had to be there to understand that one. That's common knowledge. What I'm about to say, but
Everyone but Jose here was there.
Yeah.
yes, correct. Jose doesn't know this one.
Bro, I'm just saying, my real life ability is own tempo, bro.
My God.
And also oblivious.
Mhm.
What about to say?
No.
He's the sloper.
That's
Oh
right.
my God.
I was about to say, but continue where we were, Matt. Rokos mentions that he's from the Dornan clan, and he hasn't
I've
heard.
also heard stories.
Yeah, we're kind of I'm detailing it as we're just kind of on the opposite sides of
Mhm.
like the continent, basically. So we've heard of each other, but we don't really know much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's perfectly fair. But yeah. So by the way, did Keystake have that short sword, or did I give it to someone else in the party?
I still have it.
Okay, that's fair. So Keystake wins, and he gets up and he's like, "Oh," thank goodness you're all back.
Mhm.
I was wondering where everyone went."
Well, we took care of one of the cursed objects.
Well,
Garnered
I
food.
love-
It's
I
not
love
cursed
it.
anymore.
Wait, what's your name again? The other orc.
Which
I am Bedgar.
Oh yeah, Bedgar. Jeez. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bedgar's. But is his? You said you really don't care about it.
Yeah.
It's not a
It's
detriment to
it's
you.
cool
It's a
armor. Look at it.
yeah, yeah. It's more like a
Yeah.
detriment to us. We can't literally just stand
Well,
beside
What do you
it.
mean?
Not me. Not me.
Just stand away. It's fine.
Sai, remember, we technically don't know what that does.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh wait. Yeah. Oh sorry.
All we
My
know
bad.
is he can't take it off. So we know it's cursed, but we don't know
Yeah.
we don't know what the other thing yet.
Okay. I thought he told us. Okay.
It hasn't triggered. That hasn't triggered yet. We
I thought
still
it did. Yeah, during the
Yeah.
fight.
Oh,
No.
oh,
Wait.
I killed
I
him.
use non-lethal.
I murdered everything.
Oh. Okay. I was confused.
We have
Okay.
not seen that effect in
Alright.
action.
All
So
right.
you guys have no problems with this as far as we're concerned. We just know it's
Alright.
cursed. Get off.
Retcon. Woo doo doo doo. Yeah. But is it really dangerous?
No. Seems fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
All right. So he stands up and says, "All right, do we have everything? When we get to Ventress, I actually have some distant relatives. Well, we could actually stay at their place for a little bit."
Alright. Sounds like a plan.
Jaxby the gnome is like, "Oh, laddies, you take good care. There's a storm coming, so I hope whatever vessel you have is adequately prepared for it."
It goes under the water.
He's
I
like,
hate
"All
that.
vessels do that. It's just a matter of coming back up."
I just saw what you sent. The starburst. I was like,
That's your sword.
damn it.
Our first sword. Well, I was about to say, so Nate, I do want to roll for lore real quick because Rokos. I don't know if you noticed, but Rokos kind of has this thing about being polite to people who aren't dicks to him first.
Right.
At this point, you should have etiquette if you're doing that.
Less etiquette, more code of ethics because he's not
Okay, I
he's
can
not
see.
being fancy about it. Just manners.
Manners, I guess so.
But I wanted to roll lore to see if I knew anything. If I knew how I know gnomes don't really have a society, but how they wish each other luck.
Repeat that.
I know gnomes don't have like a society, like you said before, but I'm just rolling lore to see if I would know how they wish each other luck.
What did you roll?
18.
18.
It's a common thing for Fae to say clear skies to each other whenever they exit. Because they're nature spirits, and like lots of them are nature spirits. Some of them aren't so easily classified, but a lot of them are related to plants, so they rely on the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so yeah, as we're parting ways, you just hear Rokos tell the gnome, yeah, hopefully there'll be plenty of clear skies in your future as you go.
He's like, yes, and cool breezes for you, Sonny. And he puffs another thing on his pipe, and it comes out like a tie-dye color splash.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's cool.
And so,
All right, I note of that. Take note of that.
all right. Melisana and Keystake are in the front, and y'all come across Abram again. He's like, my friends, you have come back so quickly.
Get back across the counter.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
already uncursed.
It's like, that's incredible. Like, it's such a fabulous weapon.
I know. I definitely need to train in it more. But I'll definitely get used to it as I sheet it and put it in my bag.
I don't think anybody's worried. I don't think anybody's worried about the oak arm. They're just like, yes, it's
just-
cool. What? Now put it away.
Dip it in paint. No, it's good.
Right.
Yeah, no one will
He's like,
notice.
You can wear gloves. It's fine.
Yeah,
it'll be
I
alright.
could wear gloves.
Abram surfaces y'all ship for you. He's like, here you are, and he like surfaces it so that the front window is pointing forward, so you don't have to crawl into the manhole this time. And he like pulls open the open front window hatch.
Mhm.
He does this by like banging roughly on the side of the ship, which somehow opens the front window. Might want to get that looked into later.
Somehow.
No, that's fine. I'll go on.
Keystake enters swiftly behind you, Matt, and Melisana very carefully crawls into the ship.
I will follow.
I'm glad someone here has some sense. Yeah.
It's like this thing. She's like, this thing is creaking more than my old aunt's upstairs attic.
Yeah,
Don't
I guess.
worry about it.
I guess we
She's seaworthy, and I like slap the wall.
Oh, man, I need to make a structural damage check. Hold on.
No.
Sure.
I don't know about that.
Hey, motherfucker. Yeah. What am I gonna say? We kind of got caught up in the mysticism, but you are a navigator, so how does if you don't think we can make the trip just yet, I'll take your word for it.
Melisana. Are you talking to Melisana or Abram or who?
Melisana, of course, she's our navigator. That's our Nami. We listen to our Nami.
Melisana looks at y'all, and she's like seated in like one of the chair next to the GameCube controller.
Mhm.
Oh no. I double checked the batteries.
There's no batteries. It's plugged in.
I
It's
know.
plugged in. It's plug and play. Fine.
It's plugged into the fish bones that are dead and somehow moving the ship forward.
This one.
Not to worry, Roxas. I'm sure this will calm your worries, and I'll flip the bone token.
Oh. All right. Actually, flip a coin. Flip a coin for real and tell me what side it
will.
comes on.
Okay.
Or just roll a D.
This heads is sails, tails is skulls.
Heads is the ship, tails is the skull.
Yeah.
No, wait. Heads is the skull, tails is the ship. There you go.
Okay. It is heads.
Oh, wow.
Skull is good.
No, no.
It's natural.
Nah.
None of this
Nah.
reason for worries.
This ship is not natural. Your argument is invalid.
Wait. Skulls though. Skulls. We got bones on the ship. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. It's made of bones.
Right. The engine is made of fish bones. Great.
You
So,
see, skull is good.
yeah, I was thinking of making it fueled by like Dr. Pepper or something, but that would be a bit too silly.
Nay.
Nay.
Like cola.
No. Think about what you'd be making a reference to then.
Fueled by Dr. Pepper. Fuck, I don't get it.
It's One
You'd be making
Piece.
a reference to One
Oh.
Piece.
Oh shit, that's right.
It's fueled by cola.
That's right. Going merry indeed.
The cola. 1,000 Sunnies fueled by cola.
That's right.
Just
All right. So Melisana looks to y'all and says, "You know that because of the size of the ocean and the map, this should take y'all like 2 days to get there, maybe one.
Okay.
The question is, do y'all take the longer 2-day route, where y'all like go back out in the open ocean and then circle around, like going across like the left side of the map to get into Ventress, or y'all just gonna book it straight for past Robin's Reef?
I'm fine with the 2-day route. We'll be staring at the pilot, trying to learn how to pilot the ship.
You're gonna have the piloting death trap specialization?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Absolutely. I want to learn how to pilot this piece of shit.
I guess I'll.
I mean, lifesaver.
I guess I'll start practicing on my freaking spell.
All right. So, Abrams is like, happy sailing to you. And remember, I've never once had an ungrateful customer come back to me.
Mhm.
All right,
Alright.
we'll take your word for it.
And he shoves the front window shut, and he's like, hold on, you have to jiggle it shut.
Jiggle it. Oh,
Of course.
Jiggling the front window in such a way that it finally creates a perfect vacuum seal.
Uh-huh.
Intensely uncomfortable. Hey,
I look at our two NPCs.
He says like, what? Sounds perfectly seaworthy.
I'm like, you guys missed it. Captain, I gave the whole Discord server cringe by like pretending to simp over.
That's crazy, dude.
the fuck was that?
Someone sipping on the Discord server. That's all we heard.
Yeah. It's
Hey, yo.
my buddy, or it's Roman's roommate.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Talking about Matt simping over the death trap.
True. So true.
All right. So, y'all want to take the 2-day route? Y'all don't want to take the fun route?
Oh, did you want to stop and look at the boat?
That man said the fun route. The wreck?
Yeah.
No, we're
Mhm.
not doing that.
No, we can
It's
stay
not
in
that
the
much of a detour. It's like right there.
Yeah. With this, look,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
he sold us a good deal. But with
Right.
That's right.
but
We're gonna be in this boat for 2 days. A
with
5-minute excursion isn't gonna change how
But-
safe this boat is.
By the
Oh, wait.
way, in the corner of the boat, in the submarine, there is a bucket, just in case you need it.
There's a what?
To book it out the water.
No,
Wait, you said there was a bucket?
A bucket.
that's right. To bucket out the water. Fucking- just in case, you know.
Uh, but since Melisana is very skeptic of it, we'll keep it with caution. I would suggest not that deep. Maybe 150, 200 meters.
Not that deep. Damn. You just want to
That's
go
very
far?
deep.
Wait,
100
wait,
meters is
Wait.
lower than the shipwreck.
Wait, is meters? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
he said.
By the way, are y'all gonna check out the shipwreck?
I wanna.
All right.
But
He's-
it's up to the other two as well.
Keystake is already convinced. That's 2 votes.
I would like to be safe. No.
Why are you in the
Yeah,
boat?
I'm only here for travel, not for sightseeing.
Yeah, I don't know what. Look. Single boat's all well and good, but we have no way to get anything that might be inside it. It's kind of worthless.
Yeah.
No, you can put stuff inside the boat. This submarine is egg shaped, and it's got like room if you really wanted to crowd it for like over 12 people.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
not
shit, that's much bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought it was like.
You're right. Let me make it smaller. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. 12 it is.
No. It's not. It's not
It's
that.
only got chairs for 4 people.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
not that,
no,
it's not that I
that's
think
fine.
it's not that I think the sub's too small to do any of that. It's just that I'm like, there's nothing. We can't leave the sub to go get what's on the boat without flooding the sub. So, no,
Yeah, we're just looking at it.
Well, oh yeah, that is true. Damn.
we can't
Actually,
have anything that's on that.
you could like ram the sub into it and
What
like
the fuck?
lodge things forward, and then you could cast surface on them and make them go up to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Cast
sure.
surface on the shipwreck.
Yeah.
I'll cast surface on myself.
I mean, you
Right.
can cast surface on a shipwreck. It's just going to cost a lot more aura.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if 3 people cast surface on the thing all at once,
Well, only he knows. Smart.
could we
I
make
don't
it go
know.
to the surface?
Can
Could
I
we
teach
make
people
it-
how to spell?
At this rate, you can't really teach, but at the same time, you can dump more aura into surface to make it surface bigger things.
Alright. Would I know how much ore would that be? Question mark.
You'll recover your aura. It's fine.
How much aura do you have?
45, 45 if I remember. Let me see. Scroll up.
Every 2 points is equal to 20 pounds.
Oh, fuck.
Mm.
So 1 point is 10 pounds. So you have 25. You could
Sorry,
make
45.
something that's 250 pounds come up.
45.
Mm.
You could make something that's 450 pounds come up if it can't resist.
I don't
So
think that's way over my
just a little under.
just a little under. Yeah, I don't think that's possible. I think, how about this? You know what?
Mm.
I'll
What
As
if you
the
use
first-
the ship? He
Huh?
stakes speeds up. What if we use the ship and ram the shipwreck to pieces?
Uh-huh. And then what?
And then surface all of it?
Wait, what are we
Holy-
doing?
No, this is Kisuke's idea, is to ram the submarine into the shipwreck.
break the shipwreck even more, and then surface the smaller bits?
Yes, but how are we gonna go out if our hull is damaged?
We'll also go up.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah.
could like surface the ship, Keystake said.
Mhm. Kisuke
How about this?
says.
Let's do some testing. Let's go down for a bit, and then I'll cast surface to see how fast it will be.
All right. Matt, you also have sailing, right?
Yeah, I have 1 point in sailing.
All right. So you will be in charge of the Atari joystick, while Melisana's in charge of the GameCube controller.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
you will be controlling the altitude.
Mhm.
You're in charge of the actual diving.
Well,
How about let's do a test. Let's do with the controller first, and then let's go down using controller, and then I'll use my spell.
Okay. So Matt,
Yeah,
you want to push that Atari joystick forward a bit?
of course. With a powerful 3d8, I get 16.
On your sailing check.
Mhm.
You shove it forward and almost break it in the process.
Oh my god.
Almost lodging it stuck forward in the forward position.
Ah,
Yeah.
it almost goes down.
Almost.
God.
The good news is,
Mhm.
were it not for the fact that if it weren't for anyone having sailing, every single roll would be a debuff, and debuff fails are critical fails.
Oh boy.
So y'all go down, and Melisana's not pushing the ship forward, so y'all just kind of sink down by about 40 feet.
Hmm.
All right. Then let's go back up to see if it can go up, and how fast.
All right.
Roll again.
I'll get better at this eventually.
Oh, we're practicing. Practicing.
7.
Oh.
So basically, what you're saying is I'm flipping a switch, but I fucked this up.
You can use a thread of fate to reroll.
I should, and I will.
Stat is this being used for? Question is a good question. Is it?
I got a 13.
Hold on. Answer my question, please. What stat is this being used on? Is this a mind stat? What is this?
This is.
I'm pretty sure sailing is a sense stat.
Yeah, it's a
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
It's a
Yeah.
stat. Bro, you're
I have a 2 in sense, actually.
Oh God, why?
He's the only one besides Melisana trained to use this thing.
Oh God.
For some fucking reason.
What stats are you? What stats of yours are crazy?
It's the body.
Listen.
I know your body's like one stat higher than mine. What the
Big,
fuck?
stupid, inbred orcs.
I'm dull as fuck, but I'm strong.
You're so tall. Your head scrapes the ceiling. This is the mystery machine, and we got 2 Shaggy Rogers in it.
So yeah, the reroll I got 13.
That's mildly better. You
Yeah,
pull it
not a
back, and
single digit.
you pull back the lever, and you hear kind of a thunk sound,
Mm-hmm.
and then y'all surface.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like I'm putting the pedal to the metal while driving. It's like I'll figure it out.
Except the metal's a little bit rusty.
All right. You know, Rokos, he started to notice some things about this other clan. He's just like, wait a minute, wait a second, hold on.
They're bred different. They're bred different. Oh my god.
They're bred different. They're strong, but they ain't look. I can't claim to be a G's, but they ain't too smart. All right,
He's all no brains, all brawn.
all brawn and no
Mostly.
brains.
I've got a strong spirit.
You know what? It's the thought that counts, but he doesn't have a thought.
I want
No
you
wonder.
to imagine. I want you to
I also
imagine.
can't count.
I want you to imagine like a kid with Down syndrome at the Special Olympics, but he's got the Rocky montage behind him. That's your character.
How dare.
Oh, oh.
Just because I can't read and I can't count.
Yay, yo.
You know, Rokos at least prides himself. He doesn't. You know, some of the other orcs make fun of him for this, but then he prides himself on being able to at least read. Jesus Christ. You do that.
I will say this is the greatest argument against democracy ever because the half-orc tribes are mostly run by by democracy, and you're probably a little bit smarter than most of them, Matt.
This is insane. Insane. I don't know how to start.
You mean?
Look, I'm like a genius. What is this? No, this is not okay.
Hey, that can be part of your backstory. You left because you're like, it's kind of satisfying to be the smartest one in the room, but not if I'm not the one in charge.
Right.
Part of my confidence comes from my ability to swim up.
This
Right?
was another reason. It was part of the reason he went on his journey and has been gone so long. He's just like, if I get stronger, I can go back and I can rule that place.
Right.
I can be the leader.
There you go. All right, so y'all surfaced. Are y'all ready? There's your test. Are you ready to go down?
Oh God.
All right, here we go again.
Roll it.
$16.
Oh, thank God.
Mhm.
Right. Y'all descend downward at a startling speed.
Alright, stop.
You just.
And okay,
There are 3 bubbled windows on this submarine. One in the front, one to the left, and one to the right.
Look, if anyone's bothering to look, you could just see Rokos. You can see Rokos on one side of the ship with his eyes closed. Oh, great Gorkamore, please bless this ship that we do not inhale water.
I
Why
start
Why would you
praying,
inhale water?
I
I
start
call
praying
out
to
from
the
the
goddess
front.
I met. I was like,
You're spraying the Asurani?
yeah, oh please, please don't make this ship go down.
No. It's already going down. This is
It's
perfect.
going down.
Alright.
Down,
let it
open,
water.
cracked. Please.
I'm pretty sure those are all adjectives that perfectly describe the ship.
Oh God.
Okay, seeing that goes down, let me surface and see how fast it goes.
Why do
No.
we keep going down and up? We just gotta go.
Yeah, you're going down.
Okay,
Alright.
fine.
Let's just go
Y'all
forward.
y'all pass by some pretty intense looking wildlife down here, but they don't pay y'all any mind.
Mm.
Lucky for you. And y'all see a shipwreck about 50 feet out in front of y'all, and like 20 feet further down. Y'all are a little bit above it, but y'all are 50 feet away from it.
Okay.
It looks huge. Keystake Sarah says, "There it is, the gigantic."
Oh God. Oh God. Oh no.
Just sort of
Wow.
lean into the front window.
The
Neat.
front.
Motherfucker, you get back from that.
I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I'm just looking.
Uh-huh. Keep looking. Don't touch.
Yeah.
Keystake pulls out his cane and slams it on the floor. Forward to adventure, and you kind of like hear the ship creak when he does that.
I look at Melisana. I was
Mm.
like, starts praying harder.
I was gonna say, like, I think even I know that we shouldn't ram the fucking ship into it.
Keystake is a bit off. He's an old man.
Look, I was just about to say the same thing, Troy. Oh, great fucking work, please bless us so you don't inhale this water.
Well,
God.
Melisana turns back to look at y'all and says, "I'm gonna need that bucket if we go any faster."
Well,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
the
gonna
one.
look at Melisana. I
I
was like,
look at
Oh,
look at
no.
her.
we
You're the
shouldn't
one.
ram the boat.
Yeah,
The
just
navigator has
patiently go forward, slowly.
She's like, "Sure."
Hold on. Hey, did you just inform
He's
me
the
that
one.
What's up?
did you just inform me that the navigator has motion sickness?
Oh no.
What you just told me.
Why they got so good at navigating?
That's right.
Praise harder.
Yeah. All right. Y'all slowly go forward,
Mm-hmm.
and who's standing and who's sitting? I'm just
I
curious.
am standing.
Okay,
sitting.
Keystake is
It's
sitting
standing
down.
controls? That's how I imagined it for some reason.
Oh my god, I imagined it that way too. There you go. Keystake is sitting next to Melisana. Normally, where you would be sitting, Matt, you're just kind of reaching over his shoulder and moving the altitude.
Yeah.
And Chucklefuck 1 and 2 here are on the left facing and right facing windows.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're just opposite sides praying, not
Right.
looking
Uh-huh.
outside, just praying.
Praying that this vessel does not that this venture does not get us all killed.
Y'all are lucky these are swivel chairs, otherwise I'll be forced to look outside.
Oh God.
Just rolling my eyes like drama. So dramatic.
As y'all approach the shipwreck of the gigantic,
Mm-hmm.
I want who here is the best at spotting things?
I've got 4 in spotting, but 2 in sense.
All right, so go ahead and roll spotting, and some of y'all can help him. We'll give you just a general buff. So roll d10s for
I will.
spotting.
I will help
All right.
after
Yeah,
seeing.
I got a 36.
On the port side of the ship, I'm sorry, on starboard shot side of the ship, You you see some sort of like small, not a chest,
Mhm.
but a closed off container of some kind. It's sort of like hanging from the ship. Everything's kind of buoyant down here, but this thing seems kind of heavy, and it's hanging off the ship by like a rope. This ship is massive. This ship was like longer than a Carnival cruise ship, even though it's made out of wood.
Just
The
hey,
main
Sai,
mast,
why don't you come over here for a sec?
the main mast is still standing. There's still the rigging and the ropes and everything. It's all intact except for the fact that the hole is like busted open. But you can see this small, little wooden. You know what? We'll call it like a miniature chest. Sure.
Mhm.
All right, Sai. He was calling you.
Oh yes.
You think Surface can tear a rope?
I think it has a maximum pull
Hmm.
of what,
Key
2 pounds.
Stake speaks up. I bet this boat could. Full speed.
Oh, I was like, hey, listen here, old man. I bought this boat. You ain't saying nothing.
That is a fair point. The Sai does own the boat.
They're really gonna give it to the ninja femboy? Okay.
He
They
bought it.
bought it.
That's
They
right.
can control it. I'm just saying if what you can
I was
do, what you
thinking of
can't
buying
do.
my own with the 5 silver, honestly.
You could still go back and get a second one.
Oh
Ah.
god.
You could probably
Look.
like tie them together with like sticky tape.
Perfect.
Stop.
It's the 2-sided tape.
Yeah, you could like scotch tape this thing together. You could have like two of them.
Mhm.
Oh my god, I hate it. Do we get double
Just
the power?
cut a
if we-
hole in between them.
Do we
Right?
get double the power if we just stick them side by side and remove the portholes?
How would you get out? Oh, right, the front window. What if the front window jams, Troy?
What about the thing, the freaking thing?
The
wasn't there
manhole at
the
the top.
manhole? Yeah.
Yeah, the manhole. Isn't that what you meant by sticking them both together? Or did you mean the bubble windows?
The bubble windows.
That sucks too. Like one's upside down.
I thought there was a bubble window left and right. Also.
There is. I was just
Yeah.
confused. I thought you meant the manhole.
No.
So anyway, yeah, I think
Kurt
you should
Dolan's-
try using Surface on that box.
Alright.
If you put down 10 gold, you can get one with a microwave in it. Or a CRT TV.
Speaking of food, if anyone bothers to look at Rogos, he's eating a piece of jerky. Say much, but it's a decent last meal.
What part are you eating?
You say what?
You eating the jerky or what are you eating?
He's
I'm
eating
eating
jerky.
jerky right now.
Mhm.
Alright, so ramming speed or are we casting surface?
I'm casting surface on that box.
Like, you little shit.
Listen,
Alright.
my boat, my
Yeah.
rules.
So go ahead and pay 2 aura. This is a pretty hefty little box.
Alright, 2 ore gun.
Alright, it starts the surface. Alright, so that means you need to pull back.
Yeah, I'll pull up on the ship.
Yeah, you pull back on the Atari 2600 controller.
Mhm.
Need to make a sailing check.
Yeah. Might have to use it on
Ooh.
20!
Sheesh.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Right? Alright. So y'all surface and the box surfaces next to y'all. So one of y'all can crawl up through the manhole and try and get it.
I got it. Don't want anyone who controls the ship leaving where they are.
Yeah, I was gonna go get it.
Accidentally drops it,
Yeah.
places
Mhm.
it down.
Matt,
as he
if you went
opens.
out to get it, you would drown because you're not able to take off your armor.
I can swim with armor.
Well, I don't know about that.
I'm sure it'll be.
All right, Pat.
Hey,
You are
you'll see
able
me-
to. You're
see me
able to
remove-
use. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, you just see him removing his jack plate, getting ready to get in the water because not the smartest move. While it is possible, not the smartest move to be swimming with armor on.
No.
Right. So, just to make this easier on yourself, we'll assume the manhole is just above the water. So, when Patrick opens the lid, a little bit of water splashes in.
It's fine.
Yeah. So I can bucket it out.
Oh, yeah. You get the
Yeah.
bucket.
I don't
Alright,
even really bucket it out at this point, but it's fine. Also, we refill the oxygen in this place because that is a limited resource. Unfortunately.
Alright. So, you get the chest. There's a little bit of rope still attached to it. And you pull it into the ship. This chest used to be carved rather ornately, but over 50 years under the ocean has not been kind to it. It is still watertight. And when you shake it around, you can't hear any water inside of it. So whatever's in there is perfectly secure. There is a lock on the front of the chest.
Let's open it on land.
Yeah, let's open it.
Going by the other chests we've opened.
You don't want to fight the mimic in the 10 by 10 space?
No.
No.
Not in the fragile 10 by 10 space.
God no.
You're just mad because if it missed, technically it would be hitting the wall.
Yeah, and I don't want to use the
I'll have to take the hit.
I don't want to use my lightning javelin.
Can I purposefully take hits?
Yes.
Okay. It's not too bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
unless your opponent's the town drunk, then he might miss anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about
Alright,
to say,
cool.
yeah. So I'll do as the person holding this thing. I'll let everyone know it's locked pretty securely. We could try to open it here, but our track record with that seems pretty bad. Could we could go to land and try, but
Mm-hmm.
unless we'd just like to get on our way.
Yeah.
Doesn't one of y'all have a key?
Okay.
I meant when we landed in Ventress.
Oh, you meant when you landed in Ventress. I thought one of y'all had a key that I gave to.
I don't have a
I'll
key.
have to look through. I don't remember.
That's fine. All right. So,
I do remember Matt having a key when we were on.
Oh
the
yeah.
island. But is it for this?
What do you mean? Wait, what?
Thought I can unlock anything if I remember. In the island. Right? I had that was session 2. Session 2. If I remember.
that's right. You still technically have that key.
Hmm.
I mean, you're not a thief and you're not like a mage, so you don't really have proper training in the usage of the skeleton key, but you got it.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you keep that with you. But okay, so you're just gonna sail for Ventress,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the 2-day sail. Okay.
Well,
So
I'm going to learn how to use this thing.
hey, look,
All
when
right.
we're on land, we don't have to worry about the lock. We could just break this open at that point. We'll be
he
fine.
thinks like y'all don't want to go back down and look for more.
No, we don't. Look, the last time we got greedy, someone had to lose a hand. Hey,
Can I roll history to try to see
Mm.
what sank the gigantic?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. That's another 4. Better than my sailing, at least.
Can I try?
20.
Yeah, you may. Troy, do you have skill in history?
I do 1.
All right, go ahead.
I gotta find where the heck my mouse is. Much I have 3. 15.
All right. So Matt, Troy, all you know is that once at the place that you were trained to be an assassin at your basically a guild hall, like a hidden guild hall. You remembered one of the higher ranked students at the time when you were first training talking about it. The gigantic was a large cargo ship. It used to be a pirate ship before the government captured it. That's all you really know. But Matt, you know what sank the gigantic. You know all that, and you know the gigantic was sank when a very very shoddily constructed ship kind of accidentally rammed into the side of it,
Uh-huh.
and it kind of brought it down, and it completely tanked the entire economy of the islands because the gigantic was like built to be this big ship that pirates just couldn't fight. but like
Yeah.
the underside of the ship that was underwater got hit in just the right spot by a shoddily constructed underwater ship.
Mm.
See. It sounds like it, but it is what it is.
Yeah. This is the Death Trap 2. I mean, Lifesaver 2.
Hey, you figured it out!
Fucking Abrams sank and ruined the economy.
I fucking hate it.
Well, in character, you like him.
Yeah. I'm like, damn. That's an entrepreneur right there.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Be back.
All right.
Alright.
The Elon Musk of underwater travel.
Buy when prices are low. I get it.
Well, now he's got no competition. If you want to
I should have asked how long has this business been running?
shit longer than the gigantic.
Yeah. We know that at least.
I gotta see how my work was, so I guess gotta double check.
All right. This has been great.
This is crazy.
You can hear the clickety clack of the Smash Bros. Controller as Mahilson tries to drive y'all out of the open sea. Oh my god.
Loki,
Hello.
I've returned.
All right. All right. So y'all are heading out into the open sea. What Matt, what did you roll for sailing to do that? Oh, he's being
There you go.
I'm sorry, I wasn't interrupting anything, was I?
No.
Okay. What did you roll for sailing?
Let's roll again for going back down.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't
this-
worry, I'll use a thread of 15.
All right, it's not bad.
Right. You can feel the sub kind of rock back and forth as y'all slowly but steadily start moving forward at the speed of like I want to say 10 miles per hour,
Hmm.
maybe 6. And while that's happening, the most of y'all just busy yourselves. Keystake asks Troy if he can read his spell book.
I can read the spell book. Sure.
Yeah, he asks if he can read the spell book.
Are you versed in spellcraft?
He's like, we're about to find out.
What spells you got, Troy?
Let's. Is there anything that can cause damage? Let me double check.
Yeah.
Karmic image, dark humor. Hey, if we start seeing leaks, I can at least turn it to wine. I give it to.
Also, I'm pretty sure you can't target something inorganic with dark humor
Yeah,
because it targets blood. So yeah, there's nothing in there he could use to damage your ship. I'm pretty sure.
he decides
Mm.
to do frog song, and all the frogs start coming here.
Oh, that's right. There's frogs out in the open sea.
Oh, this is
That's
true.
crazy.
Nate, you said we were going about 10 miles per hour.
Yeah,
That's pretty good speed for a sea vessel. It's not
for a
bad.
death trap, yeah.
We're going we're going almost 9 knots. So not, it's not
Right.
bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at
all. Right.
Buck, but we have to be careful.
Right. He's like, of course, and he starts sitting there reading through it. So Keystake is going to spec into probably a mage.
Nice. The old man's gonna learn magic. Ah, he got that great sage buff.
That's right.
Sage buff.
He ain't even
He
fucking.
didn't. He held off masturbation for 40 years or 20 years and became
Hey,
a
yo.
wizard.
Yeah, exactly. He got that great sage buff.
Mhm.
What I'm about to say, but while we're on this journey, if at all possible, I would like to learn to sail. Cause God, it's getting rough.
Can I also, can we just watch them?
What do you mean? I've got this. I'm learning to sail right now.
Let's go,
Yeah.
buddy.
Hey, look, you're not doing horrible.
It's
You're not
just in
doing horrible.
case if any one of y'all is asleep or
Yeah.
taking a rest, we can take turns. Gotta
Mhm,
cover our bases. Look,
Well,
we can't have Melisana forever, right?
So yeah, we
That's
do need to
true.
learn this eventually.
well, I've got good news.
mhm.
Fortunately, since Matt's the only one who's been making the checks, Matt, you can put another point in the sailing.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hell yeah.
Hey, look at that! Look at that! He's at
Look at
least
that.
getting better. He's at least getting better.
At least we just need like one or two backups just in case.
I mean, sorry, you've got the best sense. You should
Both of us
probably
do.
learn how to
Me,
sail.
me and Troy are matched actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
really?
Yeah, we're
So
both.
you
at
both
5.
have 5?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, tell you what, if one of y'all wants to take over and make untrained sailing checks,
That means if we fail, that's not good.
if you fail, you have to use threads of fate.
What threats of fate?
All right, Patrick, do you want to try your hand at sailing?
3.5 times.
You know, sure. Oh God.
All right, Melisana gives you the main controls and says
Oh,
she's
God.
timed.
Oh, okay. Well, look. You know what? Hey, look. We're
Your debuff sense was still higher than my 3 in sailing.
yeah. Look. Let's do this. I guess.
What did y'all roll?
Yeah, I'm about to roll now. Let's see. Hey, we didn't roll 2. We didn't roll a 20. We didn't roll 2 bad boys.
Yeah.
All right, you rolled a 20. Matt, what did you roll?
Oh, I'm wrong. Okay.
Remember, you get 5 of those d8s now.
That's
This
4.
is a two-man job. You rolled what?
I got 16.
Okay.
Cool.
Y'all got
Okay.
smooth sailing for the rest of the day.
Oh,
Yeah.
look, we're fine. We're okay. We're okay. Cool.
All right. So for the rest of the day, all right. So after that, y'all both need to take breaks. Also, since Patrick, you made a successful sailing check, give yourself 1 point in sailing.
Cool. I've done this once now, and suddenly I'm very good at it. Cool. Suddenly I'm very decent at this.
All right.
I get to make 6 d8s of this now. Cool.
Troy, do you want to try your hand at it too?
Yeah, both of them have to take a rest.
That's right. All right. So Troy, it is now you and Keystake at the wheel.
Oh God.
fuck.
No.
Oh, man.
We're fucked.
We could just sleep for the night.
Where?
You know,
In the boat.
on the floor. We can just bring it to the surface and chill out. This is
Yeah.
You
fine.
want to be in the
I'll
surface
sail
because
for the entire day.
Keystake pipes up and says, "Y'all want to sleep at the surface when there's pirates about?"
No. Under the water. It's fine.
I'm just saying we
I
should
mean-
probably service to refill the air in here first, and then we
What do
can
you
go
mean?
back down. It's fine.
There's air in here. What are you talking about?
I mean, yeah,
Hope
but
the
like,
air doesn't get stagnant.
yeah, just so the air doesn't get stagnant. We just gotta open. We just gotta open it up and let let gas exchange do
We
its
can
thing.
just open the window.
Yeah.
Ah, and that sounds like something Keystake would do.
Motherfucker, we are below the goddamn water.
All right.
You just gotta knock 3 times on that one spot right there up near the top window.
No. Yeah, look. I mean, we can rise up enough for that to be okay. Still, no.
All right.
It's not.
So everyone's going to sleep.
I will. Yeah.
All right.
I'll take the first shift just to make sure we don't do anything stupid. God, you morons!
Like Keyscape pilots it on his own.
No, Keystake's not piloting the fucking ship by his own, fucking bastards. I just want to pilot the ship. I'll take the first shift for my tired ass. I'll wake one of you in 2 hours.
Patrick, what are your sense skills?
The sense skills I do have: tracking, navigation, hunting, cooking, survival, listening, silent movement, and sailing.
All right. What is your Can I see your character sheet? Have you ever shared that with me?
I don't know. Let me see. It's I got it on a Word document, so I don't know.
Make sure you always have a copy or something. That way you don't accidentally.
Yeah, I got it saved. Share. There we go. Actually, what are you doing? Copy. Nate. Hey, there you go. I just sent you a link for it.
Muchas gracias. They've got it on your OneDrive or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I try to keep it. I try to update it and save it like a different version of it, so I always have it.
All right, let me roll some dice real quick. Gonna be- Patrick,
Yes, sir.
you do not notice anything while you take up watch.
Hey,
Who are you gonna switch off with?
I will.
yeah, no. Yeah. I can, no, so I can go next because he didn't sail all day. He got it. Now I'm gonna take my rest.
All right. Sigh.
Mhm.
Let me bring this up real quick. Just give me
Oh.
one moment.
Oh goodness, that's almost.
Just be cool.
Bing chilling.
Bing chilling. All right. Just a moment. Let's see. Give me just one moment. All right. Out of the left window, impossibly fast, a shape approaches from the Black Sea. As it comes near the left window, you see it has a thin layer of slime covering its form, and it appears to be bleeding from every pore.
I wake.
It nudges the ship.
Excuse.
I wake Edgar.
All right.
What? What's happening?
Careful. Look. There's a there's a creature on our left side. Left side, yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it's interested and also maybe looking at the boat, seeing if it's a threat. I need you to grab
How about we
Meliana.
surface?
Well, let's see. Because if it attacks or do anything or move, it either one we scare it away or it attacks.
On the right side window, you see a cannonball drift down from the surface.
Ah, let's go forward then.
Once again, the creature bleeding from every pore nudges the ship.
Time.
All right, enough discussion. Forward
Yep.
now. I jump to the controls.
Question: when the ship gets nudged the second time, can I wake up? Because what the fuck?
I
Yeah.
wake everyone up. I don't care.
Alright.
Excuse the fuck? Why
Are
is
y'all
shit rocking more
surfacing?
than usual?
Are y'all surfacing, going forward? What are y'all doing?
I am at the
Both?
controls trying to go forward.
Okay. Melisana gets up and surfaces the ship. Alright, both of you, I need you to roll your sailing check, Matt.
Yep. 16.
Nice.
That's not high enough.
Oh,
Okay.
You
I
can.
will use a thread of fate.
Oh.
Man said, no, we're good.
Those don't recover with each rest, by the way.
Yeah, we know.
I got 21.
Alright. That is
I
just
now have 0 threads of fate then.
welcome to the club, buddy.
Mhm.
that's just enough to squirm free of the strange, flabby, fat tentacle that had ensurfaced part of your ship.
Mhm.
Yo.
As y'all surface, you can see two ships attacking each other with cannon fire, less than 100 feet away from y'all.
We
One
need
of them
to-
is clearly fucking pirates.
we see around. We have no business in this. We need to get out of here before we get hit by any crossfire.
How big is the pirate ship?
It's not as big as the gigantic, but it's bigger than the cargo ship it's attacking. He states,
Mm.
"You're right. Ramming speed."
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We're
Ah,
gonna make it the gigantic 2.
Gigantic 2. Jack Sparrow
poetry
Boogaloo.
boogaloo.
I do have a question, Abe.
Yeah.
Because I ain't too fond of pirates at the moment.
Yeah.
How big is the rudder on their ship?
It's not too big.
Probably too many pirates.
It's just a shame in the sham. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the assumption I never put my armor back on because we're in a ship and I might have to swim, unfortunately.
That is
Uh,
correct.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go. I know. I know we don't have any stake in this, but also that other ship looks like a merchant ship, I assume.
Yeah. They have almost no way to fight back. They got like 2 cannons compared to the Pirates' 8.
Yeah. Look, man. I know we don't really have any stake in this. So y'all can move this away. If y'all drop me off, I'll break the rudder and then we can leave. Just fuck the pirates.
That would be a pretty strategic plan.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Does-
go ahead.
I was
Alright.
like, with 8 cannons, that's at least 16 people. So, as long as it's not a full frontal assault, we're good.
Y'all don't want to play whack-a-mole where you're the mole?
No,
No.
incorrect.
Yeah, sneak up behind them, hit the rudder. Sounds like a good idea.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm
Patrick, are you just gonna get like on top of the ship and like swing, or are you gonna swim out there and like break it apart, or?
The plan was to just take a swing and try to take as big a chunk out of it as I can.
Okay. Are you gonna be on the ship or swim into it or what?
I'll swim to it because I don't want to put the sub too close to them.
Okay. Go ahead and make a body check swimming. You're pretty strong, so you don't need to take any debuff.
Cool.
Or do you have a swimming skill?
No, I don't. I could probably develop
then.
one. But
I mean, Yeah, you got a body check for now. It doesn't need to be debuffed. You're not wearing armor. You just have. Are you going to rip it apart with your hands, or are you using the club?
Yeah, I got my club with me.
All right. Make a debuff body check then.
Gotcha. $21.
That's enough. All right. You swim all the way there. Like y'all, you swim like 40 feet. Did you want that distance to be further apart from the pirates, or?
No, that should still be fine because we're just close enough to be in range of firing, but not close enough that they should immediately be looking at us. I think that's
Right.
fine.
All right. Make your attack against the ship.
I'm 13 D8s, motherfucker.
That's right.
Oh.
46.
All right. You smash the rudder to pieces with a single swing. Over the din of the cannon fire, nobody hears this happen except you.
Goodbye.
Well,
They now have no way. They now have no way to steer their boat. Fuck them. Goodbye.
On your way swimming back to the submarine, you get nudged from underwater.
All right, the fucking monster.
Don't touch me.
Patrick, you get entangled by the most disgusting, slimy, bleeding tentacle you've ever seen and will ever see in your life.
All right, hentai mode, go.
Hey yo.
Oh,
Hey,
pirate.
You can see the creature comes close to the surface. When you look down while trying to swim away, you can see its face. It has human faces in the base of its tentacles. More than anything, it wants to die, but not alone.
Oh.
Pack.
I bite it.
Oh,
Fuck.
Yeah, you just went full 8-man mode.
He shouldn't have tried to grab me. Incorrect. No.
All right.
That was not a good. No, if my arms are not encircled, not only am I biting this thing, I am beating the hell out of it. Let me go. Don't touch me.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack.
Nasty. You should not have done this. This was not the correct move, good sir. Let me go. 38. 52. No.
All right.
Drop me.
You bash its tentacle enough for it to squirm away from you. Patrick, I need you to make a mind stat saving throw.
Oh boy.
Hated that. I got you. Oh, that's a 5.
Yeah.
Its haunting psychic gaze from the human faces on its tentacles paralyze you out in the water. All right, so y'all
Sorry,
gotta.
it's not coming up.
It's not coming up, but Patrick's not like falling. He's not wearing armor. Y'all gotta go get him.
Yo, just go out and get me.
Sorry, you got this.
Pirate ship can't move.
You're the stronger one.
I'm wearing armor.
Oh shit, you can't move. Remove it.
Remember,
Fuck.
it's fine. The pirate ship can't move, so they can't turn toward us to shoot us. They have to move their cannons
Yo,
first.
Oh, we could just move the ship towards them. Yeah.
Let's
Let's
go
do
back.
Ship
that.
and I'll go grab.
Yeah.
Keystake gets up and says, "Behold my incredible powers!" And he casts dark humor on the monster.
What the fuck?
Impressive. Anyway.
What does that do? What does it do to me?
That basically rots a creature's blood in an attempt to attack it.
Oh, okay. You know what? Look, I believe him. Incredible power indeed.
So makes a
Yeah.
body stat saving throw and succeeds, so it takes 1 wound. All right, now what are y'all doing?
Seeing him
We're gonna
grab-
sail the ship towards him, and then Sai is gonna get out and grab him.
Yeah,
All right, Matt,
as
go ahead. Oh, go ahead, Troy. What's up?
Yeah, as he does that, I'm gonna go do dark humor again.
Uh,
All right.
I got a 17.
You got a 17 your sailing check. Okay, you succeed
Mhm.
in bringing the ship forward just a bit.
Yeah. Because I'm
Pat-
just trying to get close. I'm not being exact.
Right. So you're just gonna pull in Patrick. So for dark humor, it will be a body stat saving throw. It must makes 15 or higher. We'll say 15 or higher. And it succeeds once again, only taking one wound. You hear a human scream come from the ocean.
Incorrect. Have y'all gotten me out of the water yet? Please tell me I've gotten me out of the water.
Yeah.
No, he's about to.
Yeah,
They pull you out of the water.
Good, good,
Okay.
good,
Get
good.
in.
Yeah,
I shove him in the fucking manhole. Go in.
Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here.
yeah.
Close
That
it,
thing-
lock it, pop it, lock it, polka dot it. Go.
Mm.
That thing is
All right.
fucking gross. Yeah, you see me. Look, if I'm no longer paralyzed after falling into the ship, you see me scramble for the fucking controls. It's time to go. That thing is fucking disgusting. I don't know what that is.
All you know is that it wants to die, but not alone.
Mhm.
It's trying
Oh,
to.
you're getting slime all over the inside of the boat.
And
Fuck
blood, too.
And blood.
Fuck you. This is
All right.
bullshit.
It's a small space. Smells.
Make this sailing check.
I will make a sailing check. I got you. Fuck this. We're leaving. This is bullshit.
Rolls minimum.
Patrick almost became the woman in one of them tentacle dungeons.
Hey, yo.
Yeah,
No.
man, start-
Funny one.
Oh, wow. Even better than the student has surpassed the master.
Immediately. I told you. I get to roll d8s now. My sense stat is better than yours.
Listen. I'll get better.
It's fine. Yes. It's fine.
I'll learn one day.
Mm.
Not now.
I'm surprised y'all didn't try to cast Frog Song. Oh, right. Troy never did the magical training for it.
We're also further into the water at this point.
Right.
Look,
All right.
look,
Yeah.
Nate, panic and existential dread will do strange things to a person's skill when their life's on the line.
All right. All right. Y'all just barely managed to outspeed the thing from the deep.
That's crazy.
It is detected by the pirates, and they try to flee, but they can't really turn their ship anymore, so they just start going forward.
Mm.
And y'all head out into open ocean. Y'all want to end it there? Or y'all want to keep going?
Only 3 hours of recording, almost.
Yeah, I think now's a good
Yeah.
stopping point.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Anything else before we end the thing?
No. Framing speed!